Welcome to sideB, motherfuckers.
Welcome to sideB, motherfuckers.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. It's certain. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. It is certain. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. Alright, I'ma keep it general just like the army. Most real niggas know, most niggas phony. Your shadow got your back, huh? Just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just act Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If that don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learn all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning.
Man, dog, that small Netflix chill's been in my head, dog. Smoke Netflix.
Boom. All right.
Chill.
So yeah, I'm ready to get in there.
Are you ready for the getting
Netflix.
in?
Oh no, we had a crazy ass week. We got a lot to talk about, son. So it was like, nigga.
Nigga, what in the news we just recently got that we're gonna talk about later.
Nigga.
But the tea has been hot for y'all.
It's this whole week, dog. This whole week been like
been
crazy.
eventful.
Oh, man.
And we about to get it. Ooh, boy, I already know we got some shit to talk about, bruh. Too much shit didn't happen. Too much, y'all.
My nigga, I'm not recording.
Damn.
I'm playing.
And there you have it.
Oh man, fuck y'all, man.
There you have
You
it.
can lean on me. Fuck y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Well, yep. Okay. I don't even know.
Let me have some of those gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Yes.
Get the gummy bears in.
Thank you.
But yeah. Before we I don't know. They got things I want to talk about before we get to the ETOUFEE.
Talk about it.
But I think we should introduce ourselves first, and then I'll just get into those things.
As always.
All right, so this is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell it Mr. Outer, you ain't gonna find me. And as usual, I'm here with my brothers. But first and foremost, this is the Fly with Bats podcast, episode 51, side B. I gotta say who we are.
Side barf.
Yeah, man. who, brother to my right.
To your right is your boy D Mac, and you guys can fuck with me on Instagram at FrenchBread.kid, and I am the creator and owner of a very awesome t-shirt brand called You Dig.
Yeah.
Follow that on Instagram at y.a.d.i.g. And yeah, get you some of that.
Passe wine. And this is brother from another planet. AlphaJoe, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the roux. And if you're looking for me, if y'all out in the streets and you're looking for me, Facebook is always Joseph Alphaman Pines, Instagram Alexander the Ape 3, and for side B, we in this bitch.
We in this thing here, you heard me.
Is this what I think it is?
Episode 51, side B, you feel me? As usual, on side B, man, we get into all our different topics. We usually started off with that ETOUFEE of the day, which we get to some, like we said earlier, man, some heavy hitting topics, the ones that we don't usually get into on side A, because side A we like to keep it a little lighter. Side B, we get into that.
Use some shit that stick with you.
You feel me? So and we didn't have, like I keep saying, we didn't have a crazy ass week, man. We got some shit to get into. After that ETOUFEE of the day, we get into that daily dose of Murica,
Which is your friendly reminder of just where you live and just who the fuck you dealing with out here in the streets.
And that hero highlight.
Man, a hero highlight is where we take the time to shine light on someone who's doing good in the world of pure D fuckery.
And then, we holla at y'all in another couple. So first and foremost, I already did the first. We're second up, we even holla at all our brother sister podcasts. Shouts out to the Misbelief Radio Show podcast with the homie Who Is DC Paul and us. But that's the host over there.
Creative cast of cool kids.
You ain't gonna finish that alliteration?
I liked it when he went old school with the color folk.
He always calling us colored on there. Subscribe to them as well as the Your30 podcast with the Arrogant Observer and Marty Edwards, who we about to get right back to in just 1 second. After that, we're gonna shout out to the We'll Figure This Out podcast, Triliterate podcast, Brooklyn Laser Therapy Noir podcast, Metal Hand of God podcast.
Run it.
Fuck What You Heard
Fuck What You Heard podcast, The Hard Way podcast,
Hip Hop Nerd
podcast, Books to Bills podcast, and also big shout out to the Talking Like Normal People podcast.
Yes.
Which if you're a fucking actor, if you call yourself wanting to get into the business in any kind of way, you need to subscribe to this podcast. They're only on like episode 8 or 9. I was just on like the 7th or the 8th episode.
I thought it was about the 6th. I felt like you was on an earlier one than that.
Nah, I mean, I was on the one before last. I don't remember what episode it was, but it was like the one that they just dropped. Features all the cast and directors in the city, all 4 of them, and
I heard 3 of the podcast episodes, and I learned so much information. My homeboy came through, my LB Darren, and he said that, and for a minute he didn't want to leave because he was just gathering good information in the game.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. It's all fire shit that you'll need, man. Like, because the thing is, a lot of times, man, cats would be like, pop up in my inbox and be like, man, how you do this, how you do that, how can I get in the game? And I can tell you what I know. But shit, I'm still learning too.
You got to talk to the gatekeepers.
And them gatekeepers right there, like, they got it. They got it for you. And once again, and I can start sitting them, now since I got an episode on there, I said, hey, you want me to answer a question? I answered all of them. Go check out their podcast. Right. So straight up, Talking Like Normal People with Ryan Glorioso and the homie Justin, the associate. He's called The Future. I mean, I fucks with them. So yeah, check that out. But back to the Your30 podcast. So apparently, first and foremost, like they were talking about Anthony being on their last episode. And,
No,
not like that.
Oh, good.
Let me finish. But like you talking about Anthony being on their last episode, and they said his new building is a St. Raphael church. Nigga, St. Raphael. She said the one by Bernard, St. Raphael.
St. Raphael.
St. Raphael. Bitch, you ain't from the 7th Ward of St. Raymond. Like, get it right.
I was like, I'm not even from the 7th Ward. I was like, St. Raphael.
St. Raphael.
Damn.
I was confused. I was like, who is you talking? What is you talking about?
That's like all the way back.
Yeah,
nah, bro.
So just to get that straight now, American Observer.
Talking about lean on me.
Right. Don't be out here saying St. Raphael was by the Bernard, nigga. Also, but what I really want to get to, they sent us a challenge. And in that challenge...
What's up with these
challenges?
I
mean, I guess they enjoy the challenges, dog. So in this challenge, they wanted to do like a 6 degrees of separation, Black Panther style. And in the 6 degrees of separation, it was like she basically we got the whole cast of Black Panther to choose from, right? As who we want to connect whoever to. So they give us an actor like, let's say, Bill Cosby. Haha, foreshadowing. But
with my hand.
Let's say Bill Cosby. So if they give us Bill Cosby, then we got to figure out a way. In a way, how can we connect Bill Cosby to an actor or someone in Black Panther?
Okay.
How to connect Bill Cosby to someone?
Not Bill, but not him in particular. But that's what it be at.
Okay, I think I heard him do one when they tried it on the episode, and of course Lawrence nailed that shit to the cross. I mean, that shit.
It's a common game. You know what I mean? Like I've heard it. Like it's a game. So they gave us Paula Jai Parker, and her right there, Paula Jai Parker.
Oh.
So, and then, if you think about the actors in, like, they got Forrest Whitaker, we got Chadwick Boseman, we got Angela Bassett, we got Tisha Wright. How could you, and the thing is, the way you could connect them is, it could be a direct connection, or it could be an actor that you know worked with the actor that you know worked with a producer that you know worked with someone on Black Panther.
I got a simple one for this one.
Boom, what it is?
Paula J. Parker was in a movie with Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie was in Avengers. So no, he was in Civil War with T'Challa, with Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman is Black Panther. So
see, I don't know if this nigga read my script, which was sitting right there.
I didn't
Wait,
really.
What?
Paula Jai Parker connect with Anthony Mackie, and and She Hate Me. And She Hate Me. Those and She Hate Me together. And then, Anthony Mackie was in Captain America Civil War, which also had Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, and then in Black Panthers and motherfucking Black Panther. So yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
we were right here.
Yeah, man. That's a connection I had with She Hate Me, dog. Because
I was trying to figure
out.
He
over here still confused this shit.
I was trying, when I saw her name, I was trying to figure anybody else that I've seen her acting with besides Anthony Mackie that came fresh. But I remember her out the whole cast of Black Panther. Her with Anthony Mackie the most with that movie.
She Hate Me.
Yep, I can't think of nothing else with her and any other cast.
I mean, There's most likely other things.
There is, but none that came like that.
As soon as I thought of her, I went straight to Hustle and Flow. I'm like, okay, I feel like somebody in Hustle and Flow might have wound up connected. Because I can still go that way. She was in Hustle and Flow
you can still
with
go that
Terrence
way.
Howard. Terrence Howard was the original War Machine in Iron Man. Iron Man with Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., who's also in Captain America Civil War, who Chadwick Boseman also was in. And he is Black Panther T'Challa.
All right.
Nigga, what's up, Lawrence? Trying to send us challenges and shit.
Wow.
Man,
I have never done that before.
I'm gonna say that shit even further. You can probably put that bitch on like a 20-degree separation. Like maybe we could stretch that further.
I mean, I don't think we covered all
Wow.
6, but the fact that they didn't either. When they gave us the example, Lawrence killed one of them in like 3.
Yep.
And I was like, well, we're gonna just killing them in 3 and 4, bitch.
Right.
I killed it in 3 and 4 too. But the one I think I just said was at least 5. Because all thing I did was I started on her IMDb page. I didn't even overtly cheat. I just went to Apology Parker. I'm gonna go to IMDb and think of a movie I seen her in. Oh, she hate me. Boom.
See, these games are not fair because I will find little loopholes in these games. Like Taraji P. Henson listens to Tupac.
No.
Tupac was eating bread with, with Jerome on TLC.
No, you only connected with people, nigga.
Nigga, it's loopholes. You talking about connected.
You know what I'm saying? Because, and Tupac was best friends with Jada Pinkett Smith, who was married to Will Smith. And Will Smith was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Carlton. And Carlton was on Dancing with the Stars. And you know who else was on Dancing with the Stars? Angela Bassett's son. And his son, you know what I mean? You could...
Dog, that's
That is so ignorant.
Son, talking about looping around. We can loop it around.
The second part of this situation was, is Eric in here? They in this we had this Marty. They in his bitch with us. Yeah, bitches. We did your challenge.
Bitch, we actors.
So, well, we gotta give them a name back. It could be anybody y'all want.
All right.
You gonna
So many you can pick. Who do y'all think? Let's do
Keith David. But I feel like that's too easy.
I think Keith David too easy.
Because he's been in every movie.
Been in everything. He's got one of the highest freaking IMDb's that you can even think of. I'm gonna fuck over you.
All right.
The homie Terrence Wood. I should give him Terrence Rosemore, but I already got an easy. They got an easy one for Terrence Rosemore because he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. So sorry, T. I'm about to shout you out.
Should it be somebody big?
It could be anybody as long as it's valid. You know what I mean?
All right.
What about Wood Harris?
I love Wood Harris. So I wrote about him.
Yeah.
All right.
Wood Harris.
That's a great one. Wood Harris.
Wood Harris.
So Your30 podcast. Your homework is Wood Harris. How can you connect with? Wait.
I know where Lamar gonna go with it, and I feel like I know where L Dub will go with it.
How you gonna connect Wood Harris? I'm seeing a few too. Connect Wood Harris to Black Panther. The second part of this situation, what you about to say?
I was thinking about Makai Pfeiffer because we think about Wood Harris. I think about Makai. He popped in my head, and I was thinking about how you connect Makai Pfeiffer.
Shut up! No, you need to be quiet because you don't need to give them nothing. Because as soon as you say Makai, I start thinking like, wait. Oh, the shit he been in. And then I'm like, no, I don't want to answer this for them, no. But like, yeah, you saying something? Okay, you say challenge accepted. Well, challenge accepted.
Mm-hmm.
So also the second part, and this one made me laugh when L Dub brought it up, man. He said, what's the connection between Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan? As far as what did they both play on or something like that. And I'm like, son, you do realize that when all the Black Panther hype was going down with all these niggas, that all the same articles were circulating. So I know, L-Dub, you already know the answer to this question, just being the freaking media, film, and theater nerd that you are. But like, they dropped this article about they was on All My Children together playing the same character. And that's a funny ass tidbit. Like,
really?
yeah. Yep, one of them was on there first. I think Michael B. Jordan was on there first. And then when he got booked in something else, Chadwick Boseman filled in as the exact same character. So it's a funny irony that
Wow.
All black people look alike.
Exactly.
Straight up and down. So that's y'all connection there. And I think is everything had to deal with Saint Raymond. Okay, you got to get that right. We got y'all there. Okay, boom, 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 boom. So now we can get into the whole show. I don't think I got nothing else I want to shout out. Oh, this is something that got left off for the side A. So before we get to the serious shit, we can get into the silly shit. Why homie Matt Barnes want to get Beyonce to play Angela Davis?
All right.
I saw that. What do y'all think about that?
Now,
Easy. No.
no. On our last episode, we was giving so much big ups to Beyonce, and I was waiting for this topic, but at the same time, I was like, this would be probably the one time I'm gonna have to shit on my girl Beyonce. Nah, baby, nah.
No, baby. Oh, no, baby.
No, baby. Not no Angela Davis, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk,
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to appreciate the work you put in for Etta James. Yeah. But No, baby. We don't need just Angela Davis. Maybe you can cue the music and score it.
What's y'all main reason?
Because she's not that good of an actor to pull
Miscast.
up that kind of chaps.
It's just acting?
Yeah, miscast. I'm calling it
Miscast. It's a
Okay.
miscast.
Okay.
I always
I don't
say
think that role was for her.
I think Tessa
Okay,
Thompson
that's
would
the
be.
only reason I can think of.
I mean, that's a great reason.
Yeah.
That's the big reason.
That's
I
the
think,
reason I'm sticking
physically,
to
she
it.
does look like it, yeah.
Physically,
Nah, I don't know.
she
They just
could
I think they could've
pass. She
made
could
that
pass.
work.
I think she could pass.
But
guess.
but you know, acting chops throw it in, yeah.
But
I
no,
guess. I'm gonna go with Tessa Thompson. I think she would have been a great Angela Davis.
Yeah, she would.
And
yeah.
also, oh
it's
girl,
supposed to. It's my would be. Is
probably
Beyonce
still
taking
could
it?
be. Huh?
But I said, but you said it is Beyonce taking his role?
oh no, he just won her. It's not. She's booked
Oh.
in or no. He just dropped her name and probably dropped it just for some press or some shit. But
Yeah.
but I think Tessa Thompson would be a good one. I think old girl from Underground and the Great Debaters. What's her name? I see her.
Oh, the one that's like in a lot of things,
Smollett.
robots and shit.
Smollett. Jessie Smollett. That's her name. Somebody who can tell me
I think it's
Smollett.
Jess-
Her last she
She a twin. It's Jesse and Jesse, right?
they're not twins. They brother and sister. One of them on Empire.
they're
But she was out
twins.
first.
She was on a lot of shit. I remember.
Yeah, buku shit.
She was what was that childhood thing she was on? I know she in robots too. That's when that's the first time I saw when she was all grown up. Like I was like, oh,
I mean, she's a great actor as well. You know, I
she
can see
eased
her.
by you.
I could. Oh, yeah, that's when she started. Damn,
I've
yeah.
never watched Eve's Bayou.
New Orleans car taken away.
Sorry,
Smollett, Journey Smollett. Journey, yes. Journey
Bell.
Smollett.
All right, you're married. Okay.
Yeah, she got married. So yeah, son. So just that was supposed to be on side A. It didn't make side A. We made side B for a second, and my answer is no.
It's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog. So let's get into that ETOUFEE of the day. Yeah, they get that music.
Brother got his first gun, he ready to murder. He out of control, like a swole on bourbon. I don't even drink. If I see you, I ain't see you. Nah, I don't even blink. Nah, I don't even think that I'm here. But if I see you and I like you, I'ma smile. Is this really who I am? Huh? Then versus now, life is too wild. This shit is out of hand. I'm just trying to live, but y'all don't give a damn. I'm just trying to be cool. I don't wanna lose my work, lose my mind, lose my spine, lose my shirt. But if you know me, then you know I go berserk. Then you know I go berserk. Then you know I go berserk. Head first, I'm just chillin'.
Whip it like a stir fry.
So on this crazy goddamn week, y'all, I guess we might as well start at the top. We might as well start with the biggest one. Well, that's not even the biggest one, because as I thought this was gonna be the biggest one, more news drop. But we're gonna start with Kanye Mania. Kanye. So you know, Kanye boy's in the news for basically sucking the dick of Trump. And it's the world's going crazy because he's sucking the dick of Trump. And you know, some people talking about a boycott of his album. Some people saying throw him in the trash. Some people saying we done with Kanye. He lost. He lives in a sunken place. Jordan Peele even tweeted because Kanye put this picture of his house. The hallways in his house. And Kanye like, does this look like I'm in a sunken place? And Jordan Peele retweeted it. Gets inspired. Get out too. Come right and get out too.
Like yeah, nigga, yes.
Like the white sunken place.
Bro, if you saw that fucking picture though, it looked like a hallway where people do get hypnotized in or something, like some shit that had no kind of art, no kind of color, just whiteness.
So, like, what was the exact quote? Like, what did he say exactly?
The multiple things he
Okay, well, the multiple things.
How much
His
he loves
visuals,
Donald Trump
got the
and
Make America
he
Great
loves
Again
Donald
hat.
Trump.
you got the freaking picture of him with the Make America Great Again hat.
Shit. Okay.
It's just this is the part we bigging up that crazy chick Candace Owens, who basically is anti-Black Lives Matter and feel like there's no oppression in the world and black people just stuck in the old and da. So it's like my nigga's like, dog, you supporting racist ass, rapey ass, crazy ass, lying ass Trump in publicly, on top of, you know, I mean, supporting this coon ass chick who's against black progression. So like a lot of people is like, what the fuck is going on? Let me see. I'll go ahead, run your shit while I see if I can find some of these
I'm just gonna quote George Bush when he said Kanye West don't like black people.
Don't care about
don't care about
Yeah, I
black people.
saw that meme earlier.
Kanye West doesn't care about black
I'm
people.
just gonna quote our
no.
former president George Bush when he said that. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Kanye, but straight up, he, to me, is somewhere either lost his mind or is completely brainwashed. I'm convinced that he's brainwashed. He's hypnotized. If a girl from fucking Smallville could be in a sex cult, how can he not brainwash Kanye West?
Is it a downward spiral?
I won't call it a downward spiral at all.
I don't know.
Is it just a moment of freaking just pure mania?
Some people say it's publicity mania just to get because the album dropping. He just trying to get niggas names with buzzes going around. Like any press is good press kind of type shit.
So it's just a publicity stunt.
Some saying that.
It's a lot of shit. You feel me?
I mean, you're the big Kanye fan.
I am a huge Kanye fan.
So
Shouts out to my girl Chelsea, man. We mourning over here.
So what do you think?
But I do like my take on it is this, because I'm still listening to the album.
All right, that's what I want to know too, and I will as well.
I'm not gonna buy it. You don't get my money. I will a legal download or a quick stream. I got somebody's Spotify account. I'ma still hear that
still
motherfucker.
check that shit out.
Because I'm a fucking fan. But at the end of the day, it's like still, son, I understand why people are saying fuck him. I mean, son, like if one of y'all straight up told me like, man, look, I be raping bitches.
Whoa.
Man, fuck white people,
Christ.
fuck Hispanics, fuck everybody. I don't like them niggas. You feel me? I beat my bitch last night. And oh yeah, nigga. Oh yeah, my name ain't really Devin. It's really Jerome. And I've been stealing shit from you for the past 10 years.
Now, to all the things you just said, I'm a little bit cool with you saying fuck Hispanics, and I still. Because I'll be like, all right, maybe you don't like Hispanics. That's on you, dog. We all got our preferences.
Either way it go, my nigga. If you my partner, then and you admitting that you been rape motherfuckers and all this shit, son. I probably can't fuck with you, son. You raping bitches. That raping
like,
part
that alone,
fucked me up. Then you beat all these other
right.
cases.
Then you beat and just randomly hate Hispanic people? Like,
so
you evil nigga.
So people are feeling like as if like instead of saying fuck you and I found this out, I went, man, my nigga Devin, that raping ass motherfucker, that's my nigga. That lying ass nigga, that's my nigga right there. I love him. I don't agree with all the raping he do.
I don't agree with some of the things he do and say.
I don't agree with all the beating. You feel me? But look here, I love him. I'm endorsing him.
God damn, that nigga can make a t-shirt.
Yeah, nigga.
God damn, that nigga can dance.
So I understand people's betrayal. You talking about the cat that was talking about, like, black people racing. He's the one who said George Bush don't care about black people, and we all gave him the thumbs up because we like, damn, on live news, you just basically called America racist. He's the niggas always talking about the racism and this and that and black people. Even the backpack cat. So I understand why people can feel in a way betrayed because nigga and the white man got paid off for all of that. And now your tweets are endorsed by the Make America Great Again people. Like now he got some kind of like they said some kind of not sponsorship but some shit off. They making money off you for real, nigga. So it's like it's a trippy thing.
Yeah,
to me,
that's pretty fucked up.
But I still respect the fact out of the fuck that this nigga got balls. Like you got balls, nigga. You might be crazy as shit. But you got balls, dog. Like, I give you that. Like, if this how you really feel, if this not just a publicity stunt, this how you really feel, that's how you feel, and you don't give a fuck if anybody agree. I respect that, even though I don't agree with what you're talking about.
It's hard for me to respect it because you kind of a hypocrite. Dog, I don't even have to go far back as Jesus walks and George Bush don't care about black people. I can go back maybe like an album or two ago when that boy was talking about my mom was raised with a fair skin. That fucking song right there, trying to talk about destruction and this, that, and the third.
But we also talking years ago. If I played devil's advocate, dog, like
It just seems like he did a big 180, like in a lot of ways. Like especially like in the past couple of years, it just seems like he's really been
Kardashians to do it to you.
just like out of fucking character. Like you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing that make you wonder: is he being out of character, or is he being more who he the fuck
just
he
who
is?
he is.
It's
I mean,
weird.
Wait till I get my money right.
I
Nigga told us like,
And when he get on, he leave that ass for a white girl.
Nigga told us, son, because there's so much shit that go with it. It's like on one end, are we just not allowing this motherfucker to grow through the growth? Or go through his changes and shit? Because I'm gonna respect his goal, even though I don't respect where you going with it.
Check this out. Kim Kardashian is not a Trump supporter, or at least we don't know it for a fact. She never ever claimed, never came out to be a Trump supporter. So for Kanye West to do it, and Kim to be on a whole nother women's right wave and this and the third, because she represents that type of shit as well for like women's rights, I don't think that they will live in a household and agree upon that. I think that I think they'll agree that to make a publicity stunt and make some money out of this and come up on some other shit. I think they see a scheme in this, a way to come up. That's what I'm looking at on the angle of if you're not crazy and you might not, and if your heart don't really fully believe in this, there's got to be a scheme in this somewhere that
Why
you
you gotta be crazy to actually be telling the truth?
I ain't said. I'm saying that if that's the case, if that's not the case, if he's not crazy, and if that's not the way he really feels.
His deal is because the thing is you
Then
can't.
it's a scheme. So I think it's a scheme.
But when you look at the totality of his text, man, of his tweets or whatnot, his main thing to a degree is trying to promote free thinking, and which is there's so many things to talk about with all this.
I understand that.
So you go to the
part of
extreme to go promote.
I understand about free thinking, but the thing about this free thinking is, dog, it's not free thinking if you just switch sides and think about the group think with this other group. You know what I mean? You in one group think bubble and you decide to go into a different group think bubble in a weird way. And a lot of people try to use this free think shit as a means to let niggas get away with saying shit that is legitimately racist or anti-black or homophobic.
Right,
He's just a free thinker. No. Janelle Monae said it right, dog. I don't ride with free if your free thinking leads to my oppression. And now real. Like
that's true.
Nigga.
If your free thinking leads to my freedom being taken away, fuck that shit.
Fuck all the freedom. He says, Janelle Monae, I don't believe in free thinking rooted in oppression. This whole situation, it once again, I respect Ye, but I don't respect Ye because you got to look at who you're endorsing. Because look at The Rock. The Rock a Republican.
Mm-hmm. Well, your tax bracket, I ain't gonna lie, I'd never be a Republican, but some people when that tax bracket get up there, I don't even get mad.
My thing is everyone loves The Rock. I say he was a Republican. Y'all didn't even know. Y'all didn't even think about that.
They didn't even be like, oh.
It doesn't really matter because he's not out here like spewing like hateful, like.
Riding with a nigga that's doing that.
Right. Even as a Republican, I ain't never seen him put on a Make America Great hat again and that.
Right. Like, no, yeah.
I mean, I said earlier, man, dog, it's not your affiliation. Your affiliation politically does not mean that you have to be affiliated with fuck shit too. Like, you can be a Republican and not fuck with Trump. You know what I mean? You can be free thinking and not necessarily fall into being anti-black.
I know.
You know what I mean?
No,
it's like,
I know some black Republicans who give back to the community a lot, but their tax bracket, puts them to where they want some things that Republicans do, and they don't agree with all the things that Republicans do, just like Democrats don't agree with all the things that Democrats do.
Don't fucking agree with everything.
I stand by, dog. We need a whole full-blooded, like, freaking overhaul of both parties, because a lot of people saying we need to just go to these two mega powers.
They need to go.
Powers. If not, go get rehauled, son. You know what I mean? Like, because the thing is, a lot of us don't know where we would stand if, like, let's say, new blood and new ideas came into the Democratic Party, and new blood and new ideas went into the Republican Party, and those were set. Now these old heads at the top got their fucking heads cut off because we don't need y'all no more. Yes, I'm talking to you motherfuckers in Senate and in Congress as like 16, 17 years old and shit. They lived through Jim Crow. And you still got a job in Congress. All y'all need to go. You feel me? They need to be cut off limits for age. If we gotta say you gotta be this old to be president, well, you can't be this old and stay in the goddamn White House and dictate what's gonna be happening for the next 30 and 40 years of people under you, and you ain't got no understanding of the people under you. That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, either that or get rid of both parties as a fucking whole and just do some new shit. Like, that's the only way. Like a limit or just
y'all trying to make Republicans.
It's not. I mean, maybe you need a Republican. Maybe you need a Democratic. I don't know what you call it.
A Democratic.
A Democratlin. A Democratlin. Get the cracking. But it's one of those things where, like,
that motherfucker already.
We got a lot of problems. We do. You feel me? But, like, solving these problems isn't turning on each other necessarily, because Chance the Rapper, he came out talking about, like, blacks don't have to be Democrat. Blacks don't have to be Democrat. Republicans also don't have to support Trump. The problem with Kanye, somebody, I wrote it on my wall, I shared it on my wall, isn't that he's a Republican at all. Like I said about The Rock, we love The Rock. It's the fact that he's
support
choosing,
a raping,
and when you have a certain level of
person,
right, and when you have a certain level of influence, because that's the thing. We talk about celebrity worship. They got some people who are now they probably Republicans because of Kanye, because certain niggas like the Beyoncés, the Jay-Z's, the Rihannas, the Kanye.
There's some kids right there right now who love Kanye so much that don't understand what he's doing, but riding with him because they feel he's so smart. He has to know what he's doing.
Right,
and
they're that much of a fan. They believe in him.
And when you got that much power, and I said this earlier too, I'm like, man, like, and part of it comes from how you promoted yourself to be like on one end, like, this is, to me, when people say he done gone crazy, he always been arrogant, he always been off himself. Yeah. So it's not really that surprising. The most surprising part is you've always promoted yourself as this. And right now, in many ways, Donald Trump has shown countless, I don't care if that's your friend, he's shown countless times all his transgressions, whether it's against black people, whether it's against women, all these issues that he's publicly been. And you only want to take that into consideration of everything that you put musically has been everything he stands for. So when people look at you aligning and sucking the dick of this nigga, of course, some people gonna feel slighted because that's not how you promote yourself to be. Like if 50 Cent said that, 50 Cent always promoted himself as the villain. So when you say evil shit, we be like, it's 50 being 50. But you better make yourself like you the savior of mankind and shit, and you align yourself with an idiot. Aside from a racist and all that, he's an idiot.
You
suck at your job.
When you first took the picture with this nigga and was supporting this nigga, dog, you went against all the music you ever created before that. Like everything you ever created, like as far as like speaking against that shit, you just went against all that shit. And on top of that shit, it's funny enough, we let you slide the first time when Trump got in the office and you was running for office and you said some slick shit. And everybody looked at Kanye for the side eye for a minute. They was like, all right, Kanye, you a little tripping right now, but we're gonna let you slide. Just like we let Steve Harvey slide when he did that dumb shit meeting with Trump too. But then you come around like this, dog.
Man, black people are the most forgiving people in the motherfucking world. We
Fucking
let
right.
so much shit slide, nigga.
We really do. And I don't know why.
Bruh.
Don't know why, dog. We have no reason to be like this, dog. If anybody, we don't have to be just fucking forgiving everybody. Somebody can fucking pay.
Somebody gotta pay.
Somebody can pay for something. You know,
Somebody
fuck.
gotta pay, dog.
Yeah.
And people riding on the whole, like, you know what I mean, man? Just like Kanye, but it's fucked up for you to judge the artist and just not taking the artistry. And I'm like, my nigga, I got a few things to say on that. One, as an artist, it's not like being a mechanic. It's not like being a freaking, even a lawyer even. It's not like being someone that works at Walgreens. It's not just a job. I am my art. My art is always with
like
me.
It comes from
It represents
inside,
me.
yeah.
Especially when you're talking about a nigga like that makes music or makes poetry, who's like a craft ass nigga, a person who creates and such. Though we are art. The art is never taken aback, never taken away. So you can't be surprised when someone judges an artist and not want to take them away from their art. Because their art is the representation and what they're giving out to the world. It's inherently still part of them. So I can't just not think about you and you. It's almost impossible.
On top of that, dog, you were an artist and a somewhat revolutionist when you came out, dog. You spoke about a lot of things about injustice.
See, I'm talking. You going specific. I'm just saying this generally. I don't want to connect it. Like I'm saying. I'm talking generally with all artists. But continue what you're saying before I continue.
Dog, like you spoke against these injustices, dog. So therefore, when you say shit like this, nigga don't want to ride with your music because you're like just like who you are. It seems fake. Everything about it.
Because it's my class, but his new music might not even be riding for injustices. We don't know what that dude ever gonna do.
It's funny. I hope that bitch be saying something whole opposite of what he's saying. Like he be getting on that bitch. Fuck Donald Trump.
He might, and that might be the ultimate troll of all. But on the level of what I was trying to say, you can't be surprised when you be controversial to receive consequences for it. Like controversy is going to have to breed consequences, and you just got to be ready for it. And Kanye is always ready for it, man. He's doing a lot of this purposely. So that's why I said it is part of the marketing, but I'm not necessarily convinced that he also doesn't believe what he's saying. Because when you read his tweets in succession, a lot of times they take a lot of the hot bites. But when you read down his wall, is like at times you be like, I understand where you coming from,
Like
my nigga.
he said,
I
what?
need to read the damn tweet.
He said one thing that says,
Why aren't you prepared, Devin?
bitch. Hey, because you're
Send it to me
Oh,
when I
nigga,
get
it's in your email, nigga. It is in your email.
I told you screenshot it and send it
Nigga,
to
ain't
me.
my fault that you don't check email, nigga.
You
It's
didn't
right
tell me
there.
you emailed it to
Nigga,
me.
you should have been looking for it. It's
Oh
there.
my
It's there,
gosh.
nigga. What you saying, Pines?
Wow, that's so whack.
oh my god, what were we even talking about?
Yeah.
We were talking about niggas start giving out shade. Shit, yeah, we were
You
talking
don't even
about
want to pass it to me now. That's cold.
Fuck, what we were talking about with Ye, man.
Well, anyway, well, like I'm just still stuck on the level of like it's a confusing and conflicting thing because you know, like I understand the people who like fuck 'em, like I get it, but I also understand the people that's like, but dog, like you know, what I mean, I still want to hear his music and this and that. But it's just I just want to say this. My point was, don't bring it up as if it's a job when people judge the artist for his artistry. Because like for instance, Nate Parker, you feel me? Like I know a personal friend of mine who was actually assaulted by Nate Parker, had to console the motherfucker. So if that's a situation I know that's fucked up about Nate Parker, would I look like going and pay money to see in any of his shit? That's how people feeling, dog. Like if you feel betrayed or if you feel like this person is endorsing someone that's directly against your identity, your humanity, you can't. It trips me up that these people are so surprised at other people for being mad. Like, nah, nigga,
I'm not.
I see what they come. Even if I don't agree with everything, even if I ain't gonna go about it the way everybody on that side of the field thinks is going about it, I see where they coming from. Shit.
For me, this is one of them things that Kanye, you got smooth on this slippery slope with me in the sense of I'm gonna listen to your shit, but only because your political views and some of the shit that you taking pictures and agreeing with, it has some loopholes in it of things that you're doing. And I fully don't understand what's going on with you, so I'm gonna let your shit slide because you ain't really fully be like fuck black people like automatically say it or say niggas are stupid or niggas need to be educated more. You haven't really gone to the deep end.
I mean, he has in degrees, dog. I mean, like if you look up, like the fact that he even endorsed Candace Owens and the shit that she be on, you feel me, already makes people because she's like I like a lot of her ideas.
And
now,
that to me, you just get more points off, but it's not like you are a rapist. Like so if when you say shit like rapist or assault, all that, that's like an automatic. Bitch, I don't want to support you at all. This shit is like I just want.
You got to give into the implicit bias that you're a fan, and that's going to color certain things. Because I know for a fact, if some random like white music star actor said this, it would be nothing for me to say fuck him. I wouldn't even think twice.
Right.
It was hard to let go of R. Kelly.
It wasn't hard for me like R. Kelly, but I understand what you're saying.
It was hard because I'm like,
I
you
understand
everywhere,
why
son.
people loved R. Kelly.
Like, right, you everywhere, son. All your jams in every barbecue.
But and once again, look how people
though.
talk about R. Kelly. Like some of the same people who are standing up for Kanye supporting George Bush. Haha, they might as well be. You stood up against George Bush, who wasn't even as bad as Donald Trump. But so like, damn, when I think about the shit that he did, because some people are like, what racist thing did Donald Trump do? When I think about even how he did the motherfuckers in the damn housing, I'm like, dog, that's your dog, Kanye. I mean, Kanye, for real, that's your nigga.
Central Park 5, my nigga, that's your nigga.
So like when people talk about R. Kelly and how come y'all didn't throw him away, and we've been knowing he been molesting even without the proof. Yeah, that's why I look at Trump like, Kanye, you know what Trump is on, son. Like, we expect more of you. We expect better. Just a lot of people let down. The album gonna bump most likely. If the album don't bump, you fucked. But I feel like I think
that bitch
gonna bump even more after all of this because people are gonna want to hear like what he says on it.
People won't. He didn't did it to where people that love it, that's gonna love it, they're gonna bump that shit. It's gonna ride. And it's probably gonna be dope. And the people that hate it, they're gonna gotta listen to it just so they can talk about how much they fucking hate it.
He lost 9 million Twitter followers.
Yeah, I heard that.
9 million.
Crazy.
And like Rihanna and Chance the Rapper, a few people unfollowed him. Like on Twitter, shit, like Big Dog, which is like
Chance the Rapper was trying to. He said something way back about saving Kanye. I guess that ain't about to happen.
I mean, when it come to, I mean, like, once again, I respect that this man is gonna do him. And I respect trailblazers like that, dog.
No,
like,
I respect you. You don't fence ride. You take a stand wherever
you take a stand and you
wherever you
burn
stand.
that bitch up. That's one of the only things I probably can even say I respect about Donald Trump on the level of, you know what, nigga, you gonna do you, bitch. You know what I mean?
No, that's the only thing you respect about it, dog.
But you gonna do you, bitch. And you know what? I got, because I'm gonna do me. You heard me? And I rocks with that. Like Janelle Monáe said recently when she came out, like, you know what I mean? I'm a pansexual because I'm a free ass motherfucker. You heard me? Because they tried to box that girl, man.
Well, yeah. I said something about this because we described that on the Misbelief Weekday Lounge earlier today about what pansexual mean. Mm-hmm. And I said, to me, it really sounds like when people talk about the spectrum about homosexuality, the heterosexuality,
like, yeah,
I feel like pan mean you just running all through the motherfucking spectrum. You ain't even got to go on a number, bitch.
That's the definition.
Yep. Really?
Pansexual means that where like they said, because she even said it herself, she thought she was bisexual because, you know what I mean, she dated men and women.
Right.
And then she realized she was pansexual because pansexual is when you will fuck with anything, transsexual,
as long as you cool,
cross-dressing. I don't care what type of entity, androgynous. I don't care what type of entity that you purport yourself to be. If I'm attracted, if I'm vibing with you, I'm not gonna let your dick and your vagina, no titties, more titties, whatever. I'm not gonna let it stop.
Right.
Stop my love or my interest in you. So yeah,
wow.
So yeah, and it's coming off of, they tried to play her because like they asked if she was dating Tessa Thompson. She was kind of dodging the question, and they like the media trying to box it like she dodging the question because she don't want to come out. When I feel like she was dodging it because I don't want y'all knowing my business, nigga. So that's why, you know, she came out just now like, you know what, no, boom, nigga, I don't give a fuck about y'all. Like,
to quote Holiday Heart, I am not in the closet. I'm just selective about who I let in.
Boom.
Me is always trying to like oversimplify people's shit.
I mean, so they can figure out a way to angle it to make money in whatever fashion that they want to angle it, man. It's like, you know, that's what they get paid for.
Real talk, Janelle coming out is not big T. You know what I'm saying?
It really isn't.
You know, she
like, okay.
She seemed like she was very fluid from a long time ago, from like her outfits and the message she used to push.
People always want to know your business.
Yeah,
that's all it comes down to. And,
people just want to make hot topics.
I'm very curious, but to sort this Kanye shit, I'm very curious now. Like a year from now, what's the verdict? You know what I mean? Like where are we looking at with Kanye? Or
he ain't going back to Chicago.
He's a cat that he probably will be able to. He's a cat that he really goes. He goes through phases. Like I feel like when it's all said and done, we gonna look back on him like Madonna or something, or like
Britney Spears,
or somebody that just went through all these phases. This was his political phase, and this was his sunken place phase.
Yeah. Right now, Kanye West is going through his Britney Spears 2004. I think that's the one when she rigged that car.
When she went crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't want to freaking, because on the flip, what if he's just having such an amazing awakening and we behind?
Maybe so. It's possible. But only time is going to be able to tell for that. You know? Like, he's basically just saying all this. So, you know, everybody got their, you know, ultra fucking theories. But I am curious about how it's gonna look in about a year and a half.
How it's all gonna play out.
Is it like similar still? Is he going back to how it used to be? You know,
is everybody turned on him?
Yeah.
Does he realize Trump is trash?
I don't think everybody's gonna turn on him. I think it's pretty much gonna stay like how it is now.
And then and then he go the other side of it too. I just thought about when you get to a certain level of where Kanye at. See, he if black people buy his album, if every black person decided not to buy his album, he's still gonna sell crazy.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So a lot of people who fuck with Trump are now gonna be on his team.
Exactly.
It's like he's trading one fan base for another, so it's not really hurting his pockets anyway.
The ball's like, you know what? Black people only make about 13% up in America. I could lose about a good 60% of that and then roll.
I mean, a lot of black men did vote for motherfucking Trump.
They did.
Suck ass niggas.
All right, moving on to the next thing, Kanye. Hopefully you get your shit together, man.
We'll see.
Moving on to the next thing, man. So, good old Bill.
Billy.
Gotcha, bitch.
He's guilty.
Good old Bill.
He's guilty.
Hear me?
Fuck
See,
him.
my deal
He's
with
guilty.
You know what DC told me?
He's guilty, dude.
DC said that the verdict was that he got to do life in the West Bank.
Tony Frederick said something very
Yeah, Tony
similar.
Frederick does say it's Tony
Harsh.
Frederick.
Yeah, that's
You know
pretty
what I'm saying?
harsh.
I'm like, so he just basically got until he died. So it was like he's got like the ADO comedian. So after the guilty verdict was announced Thursday, the ADO comedian had an outburst, which happened after the jurors dismissed.
I bet you did.
Bitch, what the fuck?
I bet you did have an
Boy, you gotta look at your
outburst.
boy, I know you're looking at your lawyers like I should slap the fuck out one of y'all.
District attorney wanted the $1 million bill to be revoked because Cosby could go anywhere. Still said Cosby had a private plane, etc. Cosby stood up at one point and yelled at Still, he doesn't have a private plane, you asshole.
I paid cash money to see that video clip. Somebody find that shit.
But they talk about locking up. But before I even get to the rest of this story, he got found guilty on 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault for drugging and sexually assaulting this woman. Her last name's Constant. What's her first name? Bill Cosby. Da, da, da. See, his name's everywhere. It's like, who's the woman? Who's the woman? Who's the woman? Stephen O'Neill. Da, da, da. Andrea. The case against Cosby centers on testimony from accuser Andrea Constant, a former employee with Temple University's women's basketball team.
Wow.
She testified that Cosby, a powerful trustee at Temple, drugged her and sexually assaulted her during a January 2004 visit. This nigga been raping for
Damn, nigga, you really had been through the time.
Time traveling raper.
And Temple, for real. And Temple, dog, your home alma mater, my dude.
Remind me that time that Cisco came to Dillard and was hollering at our student. And I'm like, son, Cisco, you like 50, son. Why you hollering at freshmen?
What are you doing,
what the hell's
homie?
going on, bro? It's like these niggas don't give a fuck. They around these college girls and the old dicks get up and they don't give a damn.
Yeah, they really
I mean,
But I just want...
he ain't drug her, though.
Oh, no,
right.
I'm sorry. I don't want to compare Cisco specifically directly to Bill Cosby. I'm only speaking on the level of these niggas, these celebrities.
These old ass drunken ass niggas.
They get around these young ass girls and they don't give a fuck.
they go
Was my
crazy.
point. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
They go
His old ass,
crazy.
he don't care.
Nose be open. That bitch big as the fuck. Wide open.
And I just want all these niggas because for every story that came out where he was found not guilty, because that's the funny thing, dog. Bill Cosby's been on a goddamn world tour. You know, I be on a nationwide tour.
He been skating by, bro. This nigga been skating
nigga
by.
been-
Before we even get to skate by, the fact that he's gotten
been on-
trials all over the country for
He's
different
been on a-
women.
That man
He's been on a nationwide trial tour, with the
God
rape
damn.
tour. Nigga,
Y'all
rape
about to say
trial tour.
it's a comedy
That's
rape tour.
awful.
You heard me like, what?
That is
Every
awful.
time he did comedy in, he got a rape charge.
And he done dodged the bullet.
Dodged it.
And every time he dodged the bullet, all these hotel motherfuckers pop up and be like,
Right. I hate that shit. I
You see,
really,
Brother
really
Bill?
hate
See, he
that
got off. See, that bitch said she said she lied. See.
This one got paid.
And I'm like, dog, I just hate you cherry picking niggas who you want to say the system is fucked up when the black boy get killed, but it's flawless when a rapist got to get off. It's like, come on, son.
Right,
See for what it is.
If Bill
dog.
Cosby was white,
It is
you'd be
what it
hanging
is,
him.
dude. It is what the fuck it is. And it's like, as much as he's done, like, in the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, every fucking, you know, all the fucking TV and every fucking thing, bruh. He's guilty. Fuck him, dog.
Guilty.
He's guilty.
But we just want to just, like I say with Kanye West, we just love our celebrities.
Because we love the Bill Cosby show.
We love our celebrities. We love R. Kelly's Bump and Grind. We love
Yeah,
the Bill
don't we
Cosby
love
show.
it? Yeah.
We love College Dropout. If you
That was all great.
We love, and when we deify these niggas, and we love these niggas to the point that they can do no wrong. They do all this wrong, and they trash ass niggas, and then we don't want to accept that they trash.
It's like that fucking Zack Morris is trash shit.
Zack Morris is trash.
That shit.
What's up with that? I didn't really read, but I keep seeing pop
Bro,
up.
Zack Morris is fucking.
Wait, time out.
Trash.
I'm gonna time out. Let me break this down for y'all and hurt your heart a little bit.
Zack Morris is trash.
I don't know who Zack Morris is.
What? You don't know who Zack Morris is?
I feel like he was on somebody from Saved by the Bell, but I didn't watch Saved by the Bell.
Oh shit! Moment of silence. Did you catch that? Who's on here? What's up? What's up, Teddy?
I don't know if we can edit this.
How you doing? Oh, they talking to each other. Motherfuckers talking to each other.
But
anyway,
we don't give a fuck about us.
Right, okay about us. But yeah, we're not gonna edit this out. So Zack,
Is he on Saved by the Bell?
yeah, you're not gonna get the jokes. Like you never seen.
All right,
the
so
show.
he's the white boy with the blonde hair.
Yeah, the main character.
Because it did
Saved
start.
by
I
the
saw
Bell.
one episode where it started on him, and he starts
He's the
on him
main
talking,
character.
and he goes with his Spanish friend and his
Slater
his only black
and
girl,
and white
in
Urkel
there.
Screech.
Yeah,
because that's
Screech.
what white people did. They saw the success of
pedophile
Urkel. They
Screech.
wanted to make a motherfucking white Urkel and made Screech, nigga. Y'all
That
ain't
is a clone.
slick.
That is
Y'all
a
get the
clone.
Friends Living Single on that shit, man.
Screech
Y'all
was
ain't
so
slick.
whack.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
It's life, real life.
Saved by the Bell was a cooler show. We grew up on that shit, and
Y'all
Zack-
grew up on that shit.
I mean, a lot of people in your generation did
Right,
too. You
slow
just
down.
didn't catch it. You just didn't.
Take your childhood part away.
No, because my childhood, and I didn't watch this either, but my childhood knows Boy Meets World.
I watched that too,
fine.
and that's from my generation as well. Really, you were younger than us, and it came out, and that's our generation shit too, nigga.
Oh,
really,
so what
Boy
you
Meets
saying?
World, nigga.
Oh.
So
How old were you when that dropped? You was
I
watching
didn't watch
reruns.
it. I didn't watch it.
Oh, you said you never saw it. Well, it was wrong.
Yeah.
But I took what you said wrong. But anyway, like you know what I say about this bell, but it's hilarious. Y'all out there, dog, look on Facebook and YouTube. The Zack Morris is Traaaash little parody skit. They basically show because Zack was an asshole. He used to do all like the show was basically having him like get into shit. And then by the end of the show, kind of learn from his mistakes, but never really do because on the next episode he gets into more
Right.
fucked up
Yeah.
shit.
Give no
That's
fuck
true.
at all.
The first episode I did see, the only episode I ever saw, he was an asshole.
But like it's funny to you when you're young and you ride. But when they put certain shit in context, he's like white male privilege personified.
Right.
Like
Exemplified.
Dog exemplified. Like he get away with everything. He was propped up as the man. Zack Morris is the man. You want to be like Zack Morris. He got Kelly Kapowski. Even though
Zack
Slater was
Morris.
better looking and was cooler and Screech was his pawn, you want to be like Zack.
but Zack.
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 But why? To me, it's an interesting because some people are like, man, why y'all trying to hate on Zack? That's my childhood nigga. I'm still gonna like Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting. It's the genius of it is an interesting study on the condition of how you can slick past fucked up things as long as you present it in the sphere of normalcy. If you present it as funny or normal, people won't even see the problems half the time.
Right.
And then you getting this stimuli. You know how many niggas want to be Zack Morris and started doing shit, conniving shit, and you know what I mean? Fuck the rules, I'm gonna get away with it, or I'm gonna try this. I saw him do it. I thought that'd be cool and funny. Because when my friends watch it, it's funny, it's presented as funny and cool and light, and y'all learn some dark ass ways to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Through this
Image
comedy.
He was a schemer. He always seemed like he was like, I had a plot.
And selfish. And selfish.
Like them personal moments he used to take to the camera, he used to say some fucked up shit he was about to do. I was like, son, why the fuck are you saying this?
It's like,
I-
stop this motherfucker.
Why is he fucking over his
Somebody.
Hispanic friend?
No, that's this one. They got this one I gotta break down. That's why I gotta break down this cool ass movie star nigga come to the campus. He try to shoot an anti-drugs PSA, right? He cool as fuck. Zack, dog, from Dumps, like shitting on the man, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Dude try to come up, like Zack tell him the wrong place of the office. Zack pretend to be his friend only to get some fame, or only so he could be starred in the commercial and shit. The nigga gave he was mean to Zack. Zack was mean to this nigga a lot. But the nigga kept being nice. Like when Zack tried to sell off his girlfriend Kelly to get more attention. She's like, I'm one of his biggest fans. So he's like, well, let me introduce you to him so you could get me closer to him. And then they started fucking with each other. So he's like, oh no, I'm about to get rid of this nigga. And then so, dog, this nigga was so cool. He even gave Zack the jacket off his back, dog. And Zack still was being fucked up, dog. So at this house party that he invited Zack and him to, like somebody passed him a joint. He just hit it one time, passed it, and Zack narked on his man.
This dude.
No!
Because
He 5-0?
Yes.
because he's doing an anti-drug commercial and he's smoking weed.
Righteous. I mean, indignant.
Then he stole a goddamn commercial and everything and won in the end. Zack Moose is trash.
Trash.
He's so trash.
Complete trash.
That's so fucked up. He called 5-0 in this man. The irony, he being a drug person to be like anti-drugs.
Dog. He told on this man, got that man kicked off the commercial, got Kelly to not fuck with him no more. Dog, he's doing all nice.
Brought the whole house down.
Son, it's buku shit, dog. Like, dog, if you watch
This is a trash ass nigga.
son, there's so many examples. Once again, people, go look up Zack Moose is trash.
I'm on it. I feel like I know the whole show just by watching this shit.
Bruh.
Fuck the little tall girl that was in the thing. Fuck the only black chick that was kind of hot.
But back to fucking Bill Cosby, dog.
Bill Rapey.
I ain't got no remorse. Like,
None.
Wait.
Zero.
We don't know what he's gonna get yet.
he gonna die. He faces up to 10 years in
He
prison.
faces, so
three counts of 10. That's 30 years.
He faces up to 10 years.
Concurrently, he's gonna die in prison. son.
But will likely serve them concurrent. So none of this is full in fact yet.
No, it will likely serve them concurrently, meaning 10, then 10, then 10. Bitch, he barely got one. He just made like 80, nigga. He ain't going to get to like...
A sentencing
He
hearing.
got sentenced to death. Bill Cosby got sentenced to death, nigga.
All right, so a hearing hasn't been scheduled yet.
He's guilty. It just happened.
He's guilty. Yeah, no, he's guilty. He's definitely guilty.
Oh, you mean like the sentencing?
Yeah, because he's so old. He's so fucking old.
He's going to die in jail.
Doesn't matter.
I don't think he's gonna die in jail.
He's going to die in jail.
I don't think he's gonna die in jail.
What you think they'll give him for all that? For rape, for getting found guilty of raping and drugging. And the first count you got to beat down is 10 concurrent 3. I mean, 3 concurrent 10s.
I got.
And he's black.
And he black, my nigga. And a lot of people been trying to get him because he's been getting away, son.
Right.
If he dies the first 2, if he just get 10 out of the 30, he made out.
Right.
I think he might.
He gonna die in 10?
I think they're gonna give him 10. He's gonna probation out at 5 and do the rest of it on probation because he's so fucking old.
He ain't even gonna make it to 5, son.
Well, if he
Damn.
right, like niggas don't make it to 85 at all.
I don't see
Nigga
it.
can make it to 85.
I don't see it.
I know a lot of niggas is 85, son.
You know a lot?
I live with my grandpa. Is an old folks home. There's like at least about 20,
people
85
make it.
niggas, dog.
Yeah.
That's not the average. That's not
DC
the average
grow.
death. That's not even the average That's not even the average lifespan for a black male, nigga. That's great that you know these people. They're the minority, nigga. Black men do not make it to 85.
Well, fuck.
Nigga, like that's what I'm saying. So if
some numbers,
I'm not saying it's impossible, but my thing is this: it's not wrong for me to say he's most likely gonna be dead.
Yeah, most likely.
Because that's all I'm speaking
If
on.
he's most likely gonna be dead, then he might just have his whole life on probation at home where he can't leave.
I don't see him. I don't see him getting away, getting no time for drugging and raping a white girl. No time. Him dodging multiple. And that's not even the last trial he got. Though he got more trials and more women. He got more shit.
I'd say this, dog.
Bill Cosby is trash.
He's trash.
If he gets out at 5, you heard it here first from me.
Ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna get 5. If anything, him getting 5. You heard it first from Joe. Him getting 5.
He lived through 5 and they
He
lived
ain't
through
gonna
5.
live through 5.
That
We
nigga
gonna
in Martin said somebody gonna shank Bill.
God, y'all brutal. God damn.
Nigga gonna
I
jig
thought
that
I
nigga
was
Bill
metal,
up.
nigga. Y'all niggas is metal.
Nigga, Bill, what you banging, bitch? Bad apple, what you banging?
Nigga said somebody called. They cut Bill.
Boy, Bill got some money on his head. The Aryan Nation gonna do with Bill.
Nigga said they gonna do Bill for 2 cards of cigarettes.
You better give me some Fat Albert comments, bitch.
You better tell me some jokes, nigga.
Bitch, I want some Jello, ho.
Boy, you better get this pudding pop, Bill.
Ho, the whole pudding pop. You dig?
Ain't no Shawshank Redemption for Bill.
2 boxes of cigarettes and some susus, you heard?
They gonna catch Bill in the shower like they always do.
Damn, get it right.
They gonna rape him then jig him.
That's fucked
With a
up.
pudding pop.
But now you're guilty.
But my thing is, and I don't want to take away from all of the amazing things that Bill Cosby did for black people, and that's an interesting conflict when you find out that quote unquote one of your heroes is trash. Because it's like when people talk about Martin Luther King and the fact that he was a serial cheater, and it's like you don't think about that part. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I was like, what cheating? I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see no cheating.
And like once again, Bill Cosby, dog. Like if you Google the stats on all that he's done, all the shit, all the people
He's done all
the money,
mass amount of work.
dog.
He's done
so
real shit.
I don't want to act like I'm just some ungrateful millennial that's not even understanding the context of
Correct.
who Bill Cosby is.
Correct.
Because I understand who Bill Cosby is.
But
there's
look at who Bill Cosby
really is.
Right. You
And
have
Paul
to
Mooney and
recognize.
all them been saying that shit about him.
Nicky
dog.
Giovanni, all of them.
They been saying that nigga was trash. And it's funny that who would have thought that a Hannibal Buress joke would lead his old ass to jail. You feel me? But once again, like I said this many times previously, dog, when he started throwing all the younger generation under the bus and saying we wasn't shit and trying to talk down to us and condescend to us and make it seem like that we just couldn't, that we just some animals or whatever. When you started talking like that to us, my nigga, that's when I wrote you off, Bill, son.
Right.
You're supposed to be leading us, dog, not fucking spanking us to no end. So it's like at that point before the rape allegations came out, I was like, fuck Bill Cosby. So when you find out you drugging and raping, like damn, you drugging.
Yeah.
Like
You know
first
how
nigga was like,
sinister that is?
that's dog.
That's conniving. Very
My nigga,
evil.
that's right. That's mad. Science is evil, dog. Like you drugging, and you getting away with it. You know the worst case I heard, and I'm pretty sure that's worse cases, but the only worst case I heard that's second under this is when your boy from the New Orleans Saints, Darren Sharper,
Oh, yeah.
got caught with like 30 fucking cases
Bunch
of
of
raping
rape.
women.
Yeah.
And I was like, nigga, you look good, nigga, you a football star.
Ain't about that.
Right.
Nope, because it's
Yeah,
sick in the
nothing to do
head.
with it, dog.
It's a sickness.
Nigga, you a serial rapist, nigga.
It's
Brian.
sickness. Like you said, good looking nigga, rich nigga.
Rich.
You have all
You
the
got-
aims to be
you
able
all
to get.
set.
Anybody.
But
Pussy's
it's
throwing
not.
you regardless.
It's sick, dog. It's a sickness, dog.
But you
and
want to
these-
drug them.
And these niggas need to pay. And Bill
Yeah.
Cosby, you got a lot of pain. Like, I'm all about overdue. You hear me?
Yeah.
He did that shit.
Time to collect, dude.
Time to collect, dog. I don't give a damn, son. Hey, son, you lived a full life with your
Yeah,
rape, nigga.
yeah.
Right,
you
dog,
went a
it's
long
true.
ass way, Bill.
Nigga.
You went a long way,
We-
but
Because you definitely deserve to rot for you
Son,
going through that
He lived
motherfucker,
80
dog.
years and a good I'm gonna say what, 60 of those years was freaking rich.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you got it all in. Time to pay, dog.
About 50, 60 years,
About
I'll
50,
give it.
60 years, that nigga was prosperous, dog. He started popping in his like mid-20s, early 30s, and then just was Bill
One of the
Cosby.
dog, he was one of the first black people that was regularly shown on TV.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
So, nigga.
and as a character that was not like a hip hop or like a jazzy or a pimp, he was a detective, I believe.
Wasn't no coonery.
And,
Nah.
dog. He set the stage for positive black images, dog. It's so.
But he was so self-righteous as well.
Yeah.
Even back then, Richard Pryor would talk about his self-righteousness.
And it's just crazy. It's just like this, and that's dual thing. It's like almost the theme of what's happening here. When you look at, we talk about Kanye West. This so much I want to hate, but so much I love still about you. You know what I mean? You make so much
Well,
sense
yeah,
in
I
this
mean, it's
arena,
always dual.
but you fucked up. But what's funny is it's always dual, but it's not always presented as dual.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? You
True.
know, because sometimes you gotta realize when you realize it, at times you be breaking, just
But-
like Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying?
But look, the thing with this is that with Bill, it's funny because with Kanye West, almost instantly niggas dropped him. But like when it comes to when not, I would say
They got
almost
people- everybody say
instantly.
got niggas riding
No, I ain't
with
saying that.
Kanye.
I ain't saying they got niggas that ain't riding. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that dropped him instantly. But Bill Cosby, not saying a lot of people didn't drop him, but a lot more should have happened when he came out with his shit. But when it comes to rape and women, it seemed like we don't really give a fuck too much about that. More, we seem like we care more about Kanye's political views than like really trying to take a rapist for what it is. Niggas been defending and fighting these rapists and hoping they get less time and accepting the fact that Bill Cosby done all of this and letting go for rape. But it's hard for them to accept that for Kanye. And I'm looking.
Kanye ain't out here raping.
And he's not. No. I'm talking about they don't want to accept that he's going to this coonery, but they're willing to defend Bill Cosby.
I'm saying the funny, but see the reason it's like the OJ shit, son. We've been fucked over so much that we want to win a lot of times, no matter, and a lot of times,
even if it's a fucked
even
up
if it's a
win.
fucked up win, dog. Most people knew in their bones that OJ killed that white girl, and him getting off was still celebrations. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, dog. When all these allegations came up from 5 to 10 to 20 women, all people got in their brain is that time their cousin got accused by that white girl, and he didn't even rape that white girl. Or
That's
that guy,
yeah.
and that's dating back all the way in history of us in the slave times getting fucking, you know what I mean, accused by white women and murdered instantly.
that was day one shit here.
So it's hard for us as black people to throw a black man under the bus because of a white girl's accusations. That's why Nate Parker still has a lot of support. You feel me? So
It's always been a very interesting concept that.
I was about to say something after that.
No,
I looked at
we all was like,
Wait, say no, that is the
Yeah, that part right
that
there.
part, and it's the fucking truth, son. So it's not like I don't understand. I can't conceptualize why y'all want to keep riding for a Bill, but it's just at a point you gotta just let him take the L that he deserves.
Yeah. Yep. Straight up. Yep. He's found guilty. And
Now y'all niggas can't ride that wave.
you just got it's no one's taking the black man down. No, dog, because
NBC,
real talk,
it was a setup.
Nope.
I feel like if
They
they
gave
want
him those drugs of putting them girls drinks 50 years ago because they knew in 50 years he was going to try and buy NBC. It's a conspiracy. 75 years in the making and he's only 80.
I can't wait to hear that. I can't wait for that one to come out. I need that one to come out.
Bruh.
Fuck.
dog, I don't give a fuck what a nigga say, dog, that there's no way that Bill Cosby be black. If they wanted to pop Bill Cosby and take Bill Cosby out, they could have been anytime because Bill Cosby black, dog, in America. If they could take him out at 80 when he about to buy NBC, they could take him out when he had no money at all to buy NBC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I just want to shout out Buku Woke was just told us I think Kanye's coonery is different from Cosby's rape. Definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
It's coonery and it's rape.
But it's the thing of, I think our angle about both of these people and the next person that we're about to get to is like dealing with these Harvey Dents and some shit. You know what I mean? It's like Two-Face in general. And then we get to our next one, Nas. You heard about that?
No, wait.
Please,
What do we hear about, bruh?
Please, no. Please.
This has been a crazy week. Khalees
Khalees
breaks her silence.
on violent marriage and custody battle with Nas.
I can believe it.
Damn.
I can believe it.
Come on, man.
I mean, she's talking about it now.
There was a lot of mental and physical abuse.
I can believe it.
I'm living my life. I'm cooking. I'm raising my kids. I'm private.
Very private.
His memory is definitely faulty. I've waited 9 years to say anything. I never talked about this man. The amount of airing out that I could do and don't do is what our kids will find out, Khalees stated. We had really intense highs and really intense lows. It was never normal. An intense high would be when money was rolling in, but I was 22 when I met him. We were drinking a lot, getting high a lot, so when that comes down, it was bad.
An intense low, we had a lot. It was really dark, a lot of drinking, a lot of mental and physical abuse. And it got to the point where I wasn't pregnant. I might have stayed. If I wasn't pregnant, I might have stayed with him. I was pregnant, it was a mess, and I felt like I wasn't going to bring the child into this. Did he hit me? Did I hit him back? Khalees says it wasn't until she saw the photo of Rihanna's face following her domestic abuse dispute with Chris Brown in February that made the singer decide it was time to walk away. When the Rihanna and Chris Brown pictures came out, I thought about coming out because I also had bruises all over my body. But I didn't say anything because I'm private. But seeing her the way she looked and then looking at myself, I felt embarrassed. A parent isn't about showing up when you feel like, oh no, that's some shit that Nas said, right? She touched on Nas' co-parenting skills and how he shows up when there's a photo op. She said a parent isn't about showing up when you feel like it. You can't not show up for months and then show up and try to make up your own schedule. Women can't be afraid to fight.
Damn.
I'm not surprised, dog. Number one, when Nas, I don't know. You a little hypocrite too because you be rapping about black queens and this, that, and other shit.
That's
and
my point.
Dog,
So-
are all these niggas hypocrites?
Nigga, are all these niggas hypocrites?
Nah, not all of them. We still got some.
No, I'm like, no. Well, I
But-
think the understood is when niggas say all.
It's like,
they mean
yeah,
all,
right.
but it's like, God.
How many more of our heroes fall?
Yeah, right. Who else? Like, fuck.
Because unfortunately, dog, you find it not surprising, but I find it surprising because it go back to what we were talking about, like Kanye and 50, how 50's presented as the villain. So if you hear Mayweather beat up some woman, it's not surprising because he's already been a villain. Found out that 50 was beating up his woman, even though I never heard no allegation 50 been a woman beater.
Real talk.
But because he paints himself as the villain, you be like, yeah, fucking 50, I ain't surprised.
Right,
But
you'll be mad, but it's like,
Nas is all about black, like you
Yeah,
said,
like
black
black
empowerment,
positivity
women,
and shit,
positivity, us.
Like,
so
how now?
behind the scenes, that your other side, and you've been inspirational. You've done great things for hip hop. Your messages have gotten people through some intense and sick shit. You changed people's views in a positive way through your lyrics. All these things that you've done great for the community, for the black community, but you in the background beating the shit out your woman. Fuck.
Nas, man, that shit. I mean, dog.
Nas Esco is Traaaash.
Nah, is you trash, bruh?
Yeah,
You
dog.
were beating on Khalees, man.
Hopefully,
I love
dog.
Khalees.
Hopefully, because so much time from that has changed that he has apologized to her, or and like maybe and changed his whole life about it and
If so,
grown
she ain't
more.
gonna come
Fucking
out-
seem
she won't
like
be coming
right.
out
She
now.
wouldn't be saying it.
with
Why was she
this.
saying it now though?
Nigga, they asked out. I don't know.
Because like I'm saying, like they ain't been together for a long time, so it's not like he's beating on her like randomly or just pop at the house like he get your ass whipping, bitch, wah, 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 and then go leave. This was during their marriage. So since they've been divorced, I'm saying hopefully he turned over.
Oh no, because lately they've been having custody battle problems and shit. So that's been the news, and that's what opened up the talk about did he ever hit you. So the hot button topic is the custody battle, and that opened up the floodgates.
I see.
So whatever's going on with that custody battle, dog, now you fucked up because during that custody battle, your dirty laundry's aired. It's got to be aired because it's a custody battle. It's going to be aired out in court regardless.
And the caveat I'm going to give you, Nas, dog, maybe she lying, dog. Not maybe she lying. I don't want to like victim.
I ain't going to say
No. Let me finish my thought, dog. I'm going to give you this on the fact of we haven't heard your side. We don't got proof, quote unquote. So like there's a sliver of you. Hey, there might be another side of the story. But whenever these women come forward in this manner, and she even said herself that it wasn't just him hitting me. I hit him back, but this nigga was beating me. I got bruises on my body. It's a hard hole for you to dig out of because I'm going to always be inclined to believe the woman first. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's gonna be if you got some damage and shit, nigga, you better come with it because right now, Khalees, your daddy named you Charles. I'm gonna call you Charles. Khalees call you. Khalees said you beat. I'm gonna say you beat you until some because in my mind, like what reason does she have? Like, but I don't want to be eating crow if it like what happened with Too Short. You know what I mean? This woman threw Too Short on. Too Short came back with all these receipts,
and it's funny because his music reflects that he beats bitches.
Right. That's crazy.
But he was like, I don't beat no bitch.
Right.
I ain't never hit you.
I ain't never hit a woman.
And nigga crucified him.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Crucified him,
he had hardcore proof that she was lying. So for all we know, like I don't want to, it's a hard thing to say because once again, I'm riding with you, Khalees, until Nas come with something. But for all we know, like next week, what if Nas come with some text message thing like, bruh, see, she even said herself, I'm gonna make up something just to lie. Like, you know, you never know what goes on behind closed doors on both ends, from the nigga and other woman end. So I'm trying to give you a 2% of the word allegedly, Nas.
We just have to see.
I gotta say allegedly. All I'm saying is allegedly, but in my heart of hearts, dog, I'm sorry.
Why was she lying?
No, why was she lying?
Yeah.
Why was she fucking lie about this?
Because this nigga album dropping and she try to hate on my son.
But funny enough,
I don't know.
Nigga, dog, I wouldn't even throw it out the box that she ain't saying this because his album dropping, not to lie on him, but the timing of it, like, don't be buying his new shit and he ain't even holding down our kid. Don't be buying our new shit like he's still a king when I ain't never tell y'all this side about him. Like, you know what I mean? So
that's true.
The album might have something to do with it, but
at the same time, if he'd have made, if you'd have just be quiet and let them make some money on the album, you could have just sued that ass and got that ass in court and got some more money.
He already got money. He already ain't deaf for her, for the kid and shit, like from what she's saying. So
she's like, fuck it then. Fuck, I can't get your money you got now. You can't make no more money.
I mean, it's not even can't make no more money. It's like, he probably is tossing money to the kids. A custody battle. I'm not sure.
One of the albums is his daughter's name.
I'm just imagining a situation, my nigga, of if I'm the single mom and I'm coming at you like, nigga, I want you to come see your kid more. I want you to come see your kid more. I want you to come see your kid more. You never show the fuck up. But on TV, everybody like, Nas one of the greats. Nas the king. Oh, I know I can be. They just went viral recently on Facebook, like out the blue because Nas the god, this and that. I want you to come see your kids. I know you got these kids singing on your songs and samples. Come see your kid. Your kid, man. Nas that nigga. Da, da, da. And a breaking point will happen when you like, damn, Nas got a new album with Kanye and everybody like, yeah, we waiting for you, Nas, to save us from these bitch ass niggas.
Listen,
I ain't surprised if you be like, you know what? Fuck this, nigga. Yeah. Look at what you need to know about this nigga. You heard me? I'm not like, you know.
I don't know if Nas is a good father or not. I hope he's a good father. I hope whatever it is with that issue with that thing, I don't know. I'm not that family issue shit with him coming around more. That's one thing that I'm gonna just wait until that comes out in the courts.
But that beating
no shit though, my nigga.
Yeah, you don't get a pass for
you don't get no pass for that, Nas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That seems a little bit questionable.
The duality, dog, like of these entertainers and shit. And it's like, man, that's why you can't be like whether you into the Bible or not, dog, about that idolatry, nigga, yeah.
Can't I have no idols, man?
You hear me? And a lot of people have these like the celeb worship shit these living idols.
How far these fucking heroes fall, nigga?
You hear me? Because to this day they got women who gonna ride for Chris Brown. And that's a weird thing. Like I'm conflicted.
Just like women that voted for Trump.
Bruh, exactly.
Weird. It's weird. It's like
weird
what?
Thing. And I understand these people be, well, not Trump, but you know, people be talented and shit, but how far is someone's talent gonna go for you to let whoever these people are degrade other people's humanities? Like how good can his motherfucker dance? Like Dan Rue get to call us niggas because he could dance good? No,
nigga.
Man, you gotta remember one thing, dude, even serial killers got fans.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So we already know how far this shit can fucking go. It's not a shot. Because even crazy motherfuckers in jail, like Charles Manson and all that shit, be having cults and shit and fucking...
He's been calling them and want to marry them and shit.
And they fucking murderers. So, fuck, man, the world is just crazy.
It's crazy, dog. When people are crazy, you gotta watch, you gotta watch people.
You gotta watch who you fucking with.
Yeah, you just never know, son, because we all know somebody that's had some issue, and that's just sucky that, you know what I mean? When I look at the Me Too movement, and like once again, I will say I'm very curious to see Nas' side of the story, whatever it is. That's what Elusive on homie Lulu on our IG Live just said. You know, the same thing. Basically, he's very curious to hear Nas' side of the story. But what can you say? You better come with some heat, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, you better have all the receipts. Son. You gotta be like, yeah, we was fighting. This is what she did one day randomly when I didn't want to cook eggs. She beat the shit out of me. like you better have all your receipts, my nigga. But
I didn't put cheese in her grits, and she cut me.
But what really hurt a nigga about the shit of the Me Too movement is the fact that when you could look at like almost every woman that you have ever known has been harassed in some way, or been
everyday women get harassed. It's so weird.
Dehumanized in some way, or touched in some way. And then we get to the Me Too side of like assaulted or rape and all this. It's like, dog, like when a woman telling me, nigga, I'm scared to walk by myself because a nigga might rape me. You hear me? It's like a nigga only understands anywhere close to that same kind of fear in when you talking about cops
or jail.
You hear me? Or jail or something. But like that's still cops. You feel me?
Or getting your one night stand pregnant.
Or something like that. And it's still not as detrimental as
Right.
That, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's the closest that we even could get mentally outside of jail. And that's a fucked up thing that's we're not even trained. It's like we talking about on side A about how niggas can't identify with Beyonce's music because she's a woman. Nigga, are you a human? She's a human.
Goofy
if you
shit.
So it's like when I hear the story from a woman, it's not that she a woman, dog. Like if you got fucked over and you're a human, my human side, my natural empathy is gonna give a goddamn and be like, that's fucked up. We need to do something. Which leads me into the Alabama situation, dog. Waffle House mania, dog. Like, you heard me from the white boy that killed them black people in the Waffle House to they had a Waffle House robbery in New Orleans and somebody shot off at the nigga that one of the robbers, one of the customers shot one of the robbers that's trying to run off.
We'll play that shit in New Orleans.
Waffle House is celebrating the fact that we get to sell beer now in Atlanta.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, but the biggest one, the most disturbing one, the one that made me feel like, dog, what are we fucking really doing here for our black women, son, is this one right here when these policemen assaulted, I won't get her name right, Chiquisa Clemens. Chiquisa Clemens was assaulted by these Alabama police for nothing. Did y'all see this video?
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw this bitch, D?
I saw bits and pieces.
Nigga, well, that's basically all that's out here. I don't like what beats like I don't know. Did
play that shit?
I'm about to say because is one.
Is it very fucking unsettling?
I mean, the background on it is she was at the Waffle House and Chiquisa Slim, she was at the Waffle House and she ordered something to go basically, and the story came out by the person you talked to was fucked up cashier anyway, but she ordered something to go and she wanted utensils. Yeah. And motherfucker tell her man like it's 50 cents for a utensil.
50 cents?
And nigga, she like nigga, I just said yesterday, dog, nobody charged a goddamn plastic
who
fork
does
and
that?
knife, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I want your manager number. You hear me? I want your manager number. You feel me? So that led to this.
Are they police or security guards?
Police.
Those are police.
I heard the F-bomb. No, because Goldie was sitting here talking crazy to me. No, but that's not what you're going to do to me. You're not going to grab on me like that. No. Come on, Kiki. Let's just go outside. Please talk to you separately. Because he just come here and just grab on me like for no reason. I'll say I was doing. Yes, he would. I'll see this. Was asking what they doing. Anything. Why you not pushing her? They're not doing nothing. Like, what are y'all doing? No, we're not doing anything. Y'all ain't really doing something to me.
On the original video, her titties is all out.
Yep, all out.
You got to break her arm?
White man threatening to break her arm in this video.
Y'all got her computers out and everything. What part out? No, I'm understanding. Trying to understand what's wrong. Y'all ain't even talking about why she being on my leg. Y'all not even telling me what I'm doing.
They got her all on the floor.
What am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong? Y'all haven't told me anything that I did wrong. Y'all haven't told me anything that I did wrong. Y'all got her head behind her back. Why? I don't have anything.
3 Grown-ass men.
For
3
what?
grown-ass white men to take this woman down to the fucking ground. And all she keep on saying, what did I do? What did I do? What are you doing? They grab her by the arm. They threaten to fucking break it. They got her face down on the goddamn ground. They dragging her on the ground. They got her titties out and shit. This is a human being. And this is a woman. And I know if this motherfucking woman looked like goddamn Taylor Swift, y'all would have tried none of that shit. So that's what just kills me about like this shit. And then Waffle, go what you saying, son. What you about to say before nigga?
One.
Nigga.
Law, they should have a lady cop always there to check any kind of, like, for a lady for arrest and check down, a lady always has to do that. That's by law. A man cannot check down or pat down just for certain reasons like that. By her having a dress and her titties out, you can be sued for like sexual harassment and shit like that. So
depending on the spot, they got different laws, different spots for that.
Well, that's supposed to be
because sometimes if you
law.
could be like if a woman ain't there to come on this, it's like they got ways to go around it. But continue.
2, it didn't need 3 people to slam her down. It didn't really need 1 person at all. Did she resist arrest? Yes. But the thing is, you can't be arrested for resisting arrest because that's not a thing. You have to have some reason why you did it to resist arrest. And
how did she resist arrest?
Well, put it like this. She wasn't arrested because she had nothing to arrest for.
So how she did not resist arrest? They didn't even ask her to step out. They never told her to leave.
And that's what thing she tried to leave. But that thin line, I can see them playing on the fact of like they're trying to tell her put her hands behind her back and she's not listening and complying.
Because they have no reason to have her hands behind her back. She did nothing wrong. So once again, this is not her resisting arrest. This is you imposing yourself on me and going against my rights as a human being before we even talk about as a citizen, son. You hear me? Like the property when the police come as a police officer, you could have been like, ma'am, you need to leave the premises. He didn't even say that shit.
Right.
He started touching her from dump, started grabbing her from dump.
Right.
She's trying to explain to him as a person, like, look here, bro. I'm just trying to get the manager number.
Oh, no, dog.
He wasn't trying to hear none of that shit.
Right.
She wasn't even trying to hear no talking. He just wanted to exert his goddamn power, dog, on some bullshit.
Right.
Then, like you just said from the dump, 3 of y'all, and why is she on the ground? All she did was ask why I gotta pay 50 cents for some free shit.
Like
dog, I can't fuck with it in no manner, dog.
When I say why she's on the ground, I've seen police deal with bigger cats, and I'm talking about in rougher ways, but never like slammed on the ground. Like we was there with the hands behind the back and like click clack in like seconds. That was way beyond aggressive force, dog. If you wanted to put her hand behind the back, you could have done that without even doing what you did. Even though you'd have been wrong, the shit you did was way beyond what you needed to do at all.
It was over the fucking top, dog. Like she was completely calm from Jump Street, dog. Like obviously
throughout the whole process, in my opinion,
talking to him like human fucking beings. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get some fucking help. You know what I'm saying? And yet, for some weird reason, dog, like you say, bro, the cop just seemed like he was completely detached from everything she was saying. Like, I'm trying to get the manager's number. This, that, and the
She
third.
said
You got your hand around this lady's neck. You told this lady you was gonna break her arm. None of that is justified.
But I can tell you one thing.
None of it.
The only good thing is about to come out of this. Sister about to get paid.
By who?
Son, somebody's gonna pick this case up,
son,
and they're gonna sue the department in the city.
I hope you're right, dog, but I feel so fucked up, dog, as a black man, because, dog, as a black woman, dog, her name should be getting talked about more, dog. When that Starbucks shit went down, everybody was like, oh, these poor black boys, and it was fucked up what happened to them. But we got a week of that bullshit with Starbucks. This chick barely had a day. Nobody been talking about her. We talking about fucking Nas and Kanye West and dumb shit, and a black woman, and we always speak about black women, the ones that hold us down. So I'm like nobody's speaking about this, and this is worse. Them black boys at Starbucks, dog. And we don't talk about the Starbucks. We was gonna get to that. We might as well put them together because when you look at them together, once again, the duality of it. Because it's black men, it's like both our people got. It's like y'all America fucked us over differently. It's like pick. You want the 9-inch dick or you want the 15-inch flaming hot dick with the spikes.
I always tell you, dog, that
but either way it goes, you getting that dick.
I always tell you, dog, that in this world, black men were allowed to vote before women were.
Dude,
so they'll let you know that men will always give another man, even if he thinks he's less than them, a hand up.
Pull
always.
this on no other race of woman.
But that's another thing too, though.
You wouldn't have put it on an Asian woman. You might have put it on a Hispanic woman.
No, you wouldn't put it on a Hispanic woman.
No, I'm gonna say this. Depending upon how black she looked.
Yeah.
Because if she is a certain looking Cuban or a certain looking Spanish or a certain looking pass for white type of situation, you wouldn't have put it on her.
I'm pretty sure. It would only have to be like some pass for white.
Because we say Hispanic, but Hispanic is a great, you know, friend. If she was a light skinned, Creole looking black girl with green eyes,
he would have been second thought about it.
Nigga, he wouldn't have pulled this on a Journey Smollett looking motherfucker. He would have pulled this on a Zoe Saldana or Zendaya looking motherfucker.
No,
you saw what you thought was a hood black girl. That's another thing. Like it's like the near do wells. It's like we fuck the gay people, fuck the trans people, fuck the hood black women, fuck the people that we don't want to be proud of at all times. It's like that. It's like a girl that when they bust in her fucking house and shot her in her fucking house, and everybody was like, "But what did she do?" These niggas busted this woman's house and killed her. And we and black men. Black men are saying, "Boo, she must have been doing something." Fuck y'all niggas, bruh. Like, that shit don't compute.
But yeah, we always say that black men are the downfall of black women, and black men, not all of them, but some of them really just want to be the white man as far as like ruling, conquering, and like they just want to be next to sit on the throne of being the next dictator to all of human society.
I'm not gonna say the black man is the downfall of black women.
I'm saying I ain't saying all, but you know,
I'm not even gonna. I'm saying though,
we just got a lot of work.
We don't help them enough. We're not their downfall, but we not riding for them right. Cause I mean that's where I'm at with. Cause you know what I mean. Cause at the end of we here for them at the end of the day, but they here for us at the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
and
way
we
to
need
put
to
that.
start being there more at the beginning. We should like if a black boy get killed, everybody riding. A black woman get killed, what's her name? We know Rakia Boyd and Sandra Bland. And there was like 15 or 20 black women killed last year by cops. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We don't know none of their names. But we could count down for the past 10 years black men names. And it shouldn't be happening to nobody, dog. And it's just like when black women be like, y'all niggas don't care about us, we always got a bunch of niggas saying, yes, we do. And I'm like, son, now when it count at times, and they're all good people. I'm not saying we all fucked up, but like, as a man, I gotta take my lick for us other men to be like, yeah, nigga, they got some of us doing good, but they got a lot of us that's not doing as good as we should. You feel me? And that's just ill. It's just ill, dog. That video was sickening, dog. Like, it's just sickening. Like, it made me feel the same way I felt about when I saw a boy get shot. It's like, she ain't dead, but dog, her humanity was stumped out, dog. It's like she was not like...
Yeah, she was definitely scarred. And definitely her mind is mentally on the fact that she's feeling less than. She's gotta do a lot to keep her chin up after that. Because he took her humanity away.
Dog, that's really where we at in this country, bro. Well, we been
Really?
here really.
Yeah.
It's just getting fucking filmed now, you know?
Yep.
Shit crazy.
That's what Will Smith just said recently about somebody actually. That's funny that you said that. I know you didn't see it, but he just recently in some interview nigga was saying like, no, it's not that racism or anything is worse. It's just getting fat.
Huh. Yeah. And he wasn't. I heard people.
Other people said that too, but like that was just in the headlines again recently. Because you're absolutely right. Other people have said that.
Dog,
like,
this shit
like the power of the camera,
and it's getting filmed more because back when Rodney King got his ass beat clear as day, it still was like, we don't know. But this shit is shown. And it's funny enough, dog. Even though it's getting filmed more. And it's getting shared more. I think that's what it is. Not only just getting filmed more, it's getting shared more. Because back then, niggas...
It's both.
Yeah.
It's both.
Yeah.
Because we got more access to
film
cameras
and
now,
share.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, and fuck Waffle House. I ain't eating animal. Dog, that's a weird thing, dog. Like, when I be like, Waffle House, I'm
not going to say I'm not going to stop eating because, like, some of them is like franchises.
Fuck, you understand? I understand all that. Fuck that. Like, when I was in high school, I'm a stickler on the slick, son. Like, when it comes to certain shit of boycotts, dog. Like back in the day, they did some bullshit. I said, fuck Denny's, dog. Like, certain things, dog. Because I'm not going to say fuck Waffle House until they came out with a statement defending the police and what they did.
Was it the Waffle House or was it the employees that worked at Waffle House?
The Waffle House is defending a viral video of police officers in Saraland, Alabama, violently manhandling a black customer, exposing her breast, and threatening to break her arm. In a statement posted to Twitter, the company said that it is still obtaining reviewing information, but has been receiving conflicting reports regarding the customer's Chiquisas Clemens. After reviewing our security foot video of the incident and eyewitness accounts, police intervention was appropriate. We take this matter very seriously and think it is important for all those involved or interested in the matter to exercise caution until the facts are developed. This is the same verbiage that they use when we get gunned down in the streets. This every time, son. The same verbiage that white people be using. Well, we need to get all the other facts. Nigga got killed by this dude and we got video. They said that about Elton Sterling. They said that about every nigga that the video came out about. If you go in the comment section, it's some white person saying, well, we gotta see more of the story. Bitch, this woman got beat up. It shouldn't have happened. And for you to go, the intervention was appropriate. Fuck you, Waffle House.
Yeah, fuck all of that.
Dog, they play that thin line of, because that's why the wording is so smooth. It's more like, all right, there was some things, so the police probably needed to be there, but we ain't saying they did a good job while they was there.
It didn't even look like the police needed to be there.
It didn't.
Not if a fucking lady is just asking for public info.
But we don't know what happened between there. Right there at the moment, she's saying she's asking for public info. We don't know if she had a cussing match with other girls.
I don't care. Don't matter.
So no, I ain't know it. Dog. If police
like
get calls for that, if people have a cussing match and they call the police to get you out of there, you know what I'm saying? Then the police don't arrest you, they just get you out of there.
They have the witness reports in another article about all the witnesses are saying the same shit for the most part.
So where are they witnesses? What the fuck are they talking about then?
Because at first false information was coming out that that the black woman was like drunk and shit, this and that. But then they identified the witnesses, and the witness said basically what happened was she asked for the utensils and shit. The lady said 50 cents, and she was like, "Man, I'm not about to pay 50 cents for that." So the motherfucker canceled her order. So she said, "Well, I want the fucking I want you to imagine, you're gonna just cancel my order because I'm And once again, let me give space that let's say that customer and that woman and Chiquisa had an argument. When the police got there, I didn't see no crazy ass Chiquisa. And when the police got there, they did not ask her. They did not ask her to leave.
Right.
So in no manner,
they didn't know.
I'm not giving Waffle House no leeway here, son. Fuck y'all, dog. Because even if she was cursing that girl out, that girl shouldn't have got that woman shouldn't have got manhandled, threatened to break me your arm.
David Martin, I done lost Waffle House, Nas, Kanye West, Fabulous. Fuck, man.
The Cosby Show.
Damn, American breakfast is 7:20, my nigga. Damn. Fuck.
Who else is about to lose?
Man, we losing them all, son. It's ridiculous.
Dropping like flies.
Because, like I said, because in the Starbucks situation, like it's a funny thing. But one thing I will say about Starbucks, they're trying to make it right. It's like the complete opposite.
Right.
It's
Starbucks
like the complete opposite response.
That white man said, this business is too big, and I know how this racism shit go these days.
Yeah.
I can lose this bitch.
Because that's when I was with you with the franchise thing. Because at first when that Starbucks information came out, and everybody was like, we gotta boycott Starbucks. I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I already don't drink at Starbucks, but I don't know about like taking a hardcore stance against them because that one lady was racist.
Right, at that store. That's not
her store. That's not her store. Like, if Starbucks, if the CEO endorsed it, then okay, fuck them. But that she wasn't even a manager or owner.
Right, she could easily get fired.
Right, son. Like, I'm more mad at the police because they didn't have to escort them in. Now, once again, the police have way more agency than they like to give off. I feel like y'all just addicted to arresting black people. Because you could have easily been like, okay, I'm not going to arrest y'all, but y'all got to leave, even though y'all didn't have to leave. Right. People loiter in Starbucks all the time. People steal their internet all the time. These niggas say, I'm here for a business meeting and we going to buy all the coffee that we want. And when our nigga get here and you going to call the police and have them leave, that's like...
The nigga get there. It's not like the nigga don't even show up. The nigga actually get there while they're still there. Right. Like, what the fuck is this?
Like, that's the goofiest part of that whole shit. And like, the fucking friend actually showed up.
I thought it was so hilarious that it was a white guy, because I'm pretty sure they thought it was another nigga. Somebody about to go homeboy, they about to get out. Nah, this fucking white guy they really actually about to do business with walks in.
Right. No, but that white guy lost his fucking white card when he showed up friends with black people.
I guess so. You're a nigger lover. But
right, you're a fucking nigger lover.
It's like it's a trippy thing, but Starbucks responded where they about to, have all these stores with their employees having to go through like race fucking discrimination. I forget what it's called. I don't feel like the article.
They're going through race training.
Race training, basically. That
and they gonna shut that bitch. They're gonna shut a lot of Starbucks down for a while just to get this shit right.
They started. They was doing something for the homeless. Like they started doing all like Starbucks woke as fuck apparently. And like as soon as this bad publicity hit the fan, all type of now I don't care if you're doing it just for publicity. At least you're smart about it because I'm not gonna send you the same FU as I was sending Waffle House because y'all didn't ride with that bullshit. Right. That's all a nigga need. Waffle House should have been like you should have done right. Even Chiquisa Clemens' dad came out and was like, man, they owe my daughter an apology at the least.
Waffle House right because like you can't police the police, but you could definitely say that's what Waffle House don't represent. Waffle House didn't represent how they handled the situation and this and that like that, dog. Because at least it'll be like, dog, good, dog. You didn't like how they handled that. That's not what they represent, and they won't be allowed ever, some shit like that.
Right.
They'll look into further investigation of what's going on with the staff,
bruh.
Something
close to that.
Right, something
close to that, AlphaJoe. Something close to that. Because it's like, and I look at, like, and that goes back almost to how Kanye West was endorsing the crazy motherfucker Candace Owens, who said that oppression doesn't exist. And when you look at these videos, for real, in 2018, we seen one black woman assaulted because she didn't want to pay 50 cents for a utensil, and 2 black niggas arrested because they were sitting down at a fucking
Starbucks.
Come on, son. And
we can't do anything.
Games. And then if you look at the black women at that golf club or whatever, that they was golfing too slow at this white man establishment. It's like, okay, like what?
Are you serious?
And it was
golfing too slow.
It was like
golfing
middle-aged to older black women. Too.
I know these are well-established looking black women. Look, they all have their own houses and
all I see
growing
is
up in
my
there.
aunties and my grandmas in them. And I'm like, what the fuck?
They all play like around the world and shit. Like I think they're part of some like group or something.
And they have a bunch of women that golf, so you know they serious. Women just don't go golfing, dog. Niggas don't. Nobody really just goes golfing and don't
y'all
golf.
called the cops. So it's like young black woman, old black woman, young black man, old black man. It don't fucking matter.
Doesn't matter.
And it's so trippy that so many of these episodes, it all goes back to race when we talking about America. Because so much America is all about fucking racism, son.
I mean, it was built on fucking race.
And it's like, dog, it's funny that you can't talk about the country without talking about it.
Nope, it's in his DNA.
So it's,
As the foundation, race is foundationally USA, bruh.
Dog, the blood that makes this soil grow is flown from racism.
Dog, they let that firefighter back. Remember a few episodes back where we talking about that firefighter that called his little kid a nigger and spit on that little kid at Hooters?
Oh, yeah.
He been reinstated. Nigga, you spit on a 3-year-old black kid.
Of course he got reinstated.
And called him a 3-year-old black kid got spit on and called the N-word and you let this motherfucker come back.
Yep.
Like, of course.
God damn it, he was the best firefighter we had.
God damn it.
Come on.
We need him.
Damn fine fireman. Damn fine.
Listen, he don't know who he's taking out when he's putting out that fires. So he might be spitting on one black kid today, but he'll be saving another one tomorrow.
Nigga, they got some more quotes that they didn't have about what he was saying, bro.
God damn.
And apparently, man, so I'm at, let me see, let me read some of this new shit. At first, hey, pop-ups. Thank you for talking.
We like to pop up.
So remember that Kansas firefighter, he got his job back. Child grandfather Raymond Harris is a firefighter. Now they called him the N-word too, but also threatened to shoot him.
Damn.
Then according to the boy's great uncle, Michael Mitchell, the restaurant manager, called the police on them, on the black people. There's been a brigade going on about stop calling the police on black people. Yeah. And it's a funny statement, but it's not, because it's never making things better for us. We get killed, you do that shit.
Yeah,
Unless you catching us doing something red-handedly fucked up, stop that dumb shit. Not to report the spitter and slower, mind you, but to report his family. The manager kicked them out instead of the firefighter. And while Mitchell stayed behind and settled up, the rest of their party fled in fear without even pausing to grab their untouched birthday cake. They're there for a birthday party. Oh my God. And let me cut to some of the parts. It was Harris's son who turned 18 that day. He wanted to celebrate at Hooters with his family. About 25 relatives turned out, along with a few friends from work, to spend some money and spend some time together. Some had just arrived and were ordering when Harris went chasing after the 3-year-old. Just as Harris caught up with them, a woman sitting nearby asked, "Sir, excuse me, is that child with you?" "That's my grandchild." "Yes." "Well, that guy over at the bar just spit on your grandson. And then you need to get the fucking girl and take her back to the other side where you came from," Harris said that the firefighter said. He said, "He's a boy." Harris answered, flustered. "But more to the point, did you spit on my grandson?" Harris said. Skeen responded this way: "Fuck you, you nigger. I will spit on you. Fuck you. I'll shoot you." The firefighter's friend weighed in. Harris said, "If only to state the obvious, he don't like little kids of that kind." Your friend told the people that he don't like little kids of that kind. Wow. My nigga. And all this, I'm not gonna get into the whole story, though. You can Google this shit, but oh my God, like, yo,
this is where we live, bro.
So our women don't get no respect. Our old women don't get no respect. Our young men don't get no respect. Our old men don't get respect.
Elders.
Our children, 3-year-old kid,
Toddlers
don't get no respect. Our cartoons don't get no respect because he got this Canadian rapper trying to fight for the reason. He said, because this Canadian white boy rapper got the chance to voice this little black character on this cartoon, and people saying it's kind of like some blackface shit because you put on this black ass voice, and he was talking. I'll just go to the video. This video is in this story because there was a video he basically saying because he grew up. Look, if they want to say I actually come from an urban background. I lived in motels. What I'm trying to say is I relate to the urban community. So because you lived in motels, you saying that gives you the right to be a black kid, like a voice of black kid. All of us, all black people in the urban community,
just because
we
you
know
know
it's like to be homeless.
Black, son.
And look at the black kid he's voicing. Does that look like a homeless black kid? What the fuck are you talking about? He tried to say
you're not selling it.
He said weird. He basically was saying because he could rap and he's been poor before. He said that too in the video because he's been poor before.
Oh, okay.
He knows what it's like to be urban, so he should have the right to voice this black character.
Listen, dog. Just because you white and from the hood, don't make you black. You just from the hood and you white, dog.
Yeah, man.
That's all it is.
Right.
It's
and then you don't even sound like you was even from the hood. You just sound like you're poor. You was in motels, my nigga. That's not hood. That's crystal methish. You was on a drug addiction, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Why we be like black is beautiful. You wonder why we celebrate black girl magic. You wonder why we celebrate black men smiling. You wonder why all our achievements and record breaking shit. You wonder why we be big up in that shit. Because if we didn't, bruh, we'd be some fucking depressed individuals with the bullshit that y'all pull on us on a daily goddamn basis, dog, and try to swindle us and act like, oh no, it's just everything's equal. Nigga, fuck you, son. A man just got killed by cops in Utah. Another man just got killed by cops in California. One was sitting in a fucking Walmart. Another one had his hands up. It's like, I'm not even about to get into their stories because and once you Google it, it's like, it gets mind-numbing. Like, dude, I can't keep on reading about the same story and y'all ain't even trying to put no laws intact, no real shit together to make it rock. And that goes back to like why we live in a regime where Trump ain't speak on none of that shit. He speak in tweets, he speak on this, he speak on that. Kanye, get your boy. You so down for us and you want to chastise us and say black people don't think freely enough, but then you want to big up a nigga who's watching us get beat down, killed, and everything in the streets, and he ain't doing shit but talking about how bad Chicago is. And Kanye got the nerve to say Barack didn't do nothing for Chicago. What the fuck is Trump done for Chicago? Besides say they savages and they need help.
Get a nigga 100 mil.
Fuck out of here, man.
Just retarded.
He get a nigga 100 mil and was like, say this shit for me, and then you go save Chicago. All right, go do what you want.
It's just
Go be an angel in the outfield.
these are
Really exhausting,
dude.
bro.
It's exhausting, and these are just like the top stories. Because whenever I look at these stories, and you think about, oh, this is just a representation of like hundreds and thousands just like it. You hear me? That don't get the light. Like we only know about Miss Clemens, Shakisha Clemens, because you know it went viral. If it didn't go viral, we wouldn't know.
A lot of shit don't go viral.
Exactly.
Thank God that things do go viral because back in the day when shit was no such thing as viral,
No such thing.
boy, niggas was getting away with a lot more.
I mean, come on, son. This school, another school has apologized for having kids write about slavery, talking about tell us the positive and the negative sides of slavery. You do not tell my children to write a report on the positive sides of slavery, you motherfucker.
Boy, I'd have been the most assholest kid. I was like, all right, the positive side. Slaves killed white folks. Some slaves got away free. Slaves killed more white folks. And a lot more slaves got free after that. like I'd have been my
I get
whole
what you're saying, son. If you give my kid the homework assignment, write the positive sides of slavery, I'm going to do that part of the assignment.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Matter of fact, son or daughter, give me the paper.
Come here.
Let me answer these questions and make sure you read these things aloud in your class. You hear me?
Right. So be proud when you say it, baby.
Nigga. Like you say, positive side of slavery. Black people got to kill white people for free. Positive side of slavery. That black people are still thinking about killing white people like your goddamn teacher. Positive side of slavery. The fact that I would get arrested as your father if I showed up today and whoop your white ass teacher ass for giving my kid his goddamn motherfucking assignment. And yes, little Kevin Hart, you can't say every motherfucking word on this page and you better I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'm gonna whoop your ass if you don't say now. If you miss a step, nigga.
Not one.
Not one.
Beat your ass worse than
It's
Joe
just,
Jackson.
man, dog, it's like when it's just the funniest theme, dog. Like America don't even believe America, dog. The propaganda that America put out there, it don't even it's like it's this dual theme, the duality of our heroes, the duality of our system, the duality of our politics, the duality of how we even see ourselves, dog. And it's constantly being attacked. And I'm like, yo, I ain't saying be woke and all this shit because that's getting played out, dog. But please be conscious and aware around you, dog. The apathetic shit ain't gonna do nothing but hurt your future generations. So if you don't start paying attention to this shit going down and speak out. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about free things, speak out and talk your shit if you got some shit to talk.
Right,
otherwise, it won't happen. Because if people didn't start speaking, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Right.
If everybody stayed compliant, dog, we'd still be go tell it on the mountain.
Sing your own Negro spirit.
I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if they didn't know they were slaves, dog.
And that was the ETOUFEE of the day. Man,
Yummy.
open your motherfucking eyes, y'all. Man, they got a lot of shit going on, dog. It's not just about goddamn musicians and fucking entertainers, dog. They're attacking your goddamn cerebellum. They getting in your subconscious and they coming for the kids. And
literally
kids,
coming for the kids.
Come to kill them.
And if nothing else, black men, protect y'all black women. Stop talking all that shit. Talk all that shit, try to control them, try to make them whole, try to say, oh, you want to talk all this shit about the black woman? Black men, we can't say shit to the black woman until we start stepping up with a black woman. You can't criticize. You can't say shit. You can't say shit to something that you ain't been supporting, that you ain't giving to, that you ain't nourishing. And I know they got a lot of us good motherfuckers out there holding it down, dog. But just like these good police need to start telling these bad police that they fucking up, us good niggas, quote unquote, need to tell, if you're listening, or tell any fuck ass, trash ass niggas out there like my nigga, that's not the way to go.
Look to your fucked up nigga and say, neighbor,
do
better.
Do better.
Be better.
Be better.
And stop doing that fuck ass shit, because I ain't gonna hang with you no more.
Nigga.
Right. Hands to yourself.
Hashtag Takesha Clemens, dog. Don't let that woman just disappear, dog. Like, don't let none of our sisters, don't let none of our people disappear. We supposed to hold all us down.
Dog, gotta keep them marked in stone forever, dog.
Male,
forever.
female, young, old, gay, transsexual, it don't matter, dog. We're supposed to hold all us down.
You our people, dog.
So, that was that. Let's get to the Daily Dose of Murica.
Stop the madness. 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 Stop the madness.
So for the Daily Dose of Murica, dog, I want to hear what y'all got to say about Tory Hart. She basically was saying that more women would be open to, quote unquote, the men sleeping with other women if they were more upfront about it.
That's always keep it like put like this. That comes with a few things: big dick, status, and finances. You got all the three things straight. You can ask a girl you want to get down like that. Most of the times, if they open about it and you got those things working, they'll say yeah. And I don't think how long that shit gonna ride. It'll ride so long until one feels a little jealous over the other, I think. But I think if you keep it real, it'll work for a little bit.
True in some cases, like across the board. I don't know. A majority.
You know. Across the board, you can't say yes. No, not across the board. There's like it's not like it happens. It definitely happens.
Yeah, it happens though, and I think it would happen more if niggas was just upfront about what they wanted or fascinated with. You know what I'm saying? But we're not upfront about shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not surprised to feel like that.
I mean,
at all.
I stand by the fact that we date wrong. I often say it. We date wrong.
I think we date completely wrong.
We've been taught to date wrong.
Yeah.
We've been taught to view each other wrongly. You know what I mean? So many of us men, like I said, like on the last day, so many of us men look at women as our possessions. So many of our women try to dictate us like they own us as well. It's like, you know what I mean? All the ownership levels of commitment and the dating world.
That's what it is.
You mine, so you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you can't wear this, you can't wear that. And some of that come from religion, some of that come from the media. But in general, dog, like we like
that control shit.
That control shit. Like the same shit that we both of the genders should be free to do whatever. Like just how like it's apparently only a female could be a hoe, but a man can't. No, people should be sexually free whatever what the gender is. A woman should be just as comfortable with hollering as a man as a man is to hollering a woman. It's so many things like.
It could get like that, but we got way too many like stigmas and like fake morals.
That's my point. That's the point.
Shit like that.
We gotta first break off this patriarchy. And then like break off some of this man shit, dog. Cause all this shit just
I don't know. I don't want to become a cliche. No, I don't want to just say we gotta just break off this patriarchy because that becomes a buzzword. Like when I'm talking about just in general, like what you're saying is right, but it's just the natures of. From where we are right now, we're also goddamn selfish, and we all believe that, like if we talk about polygamy, you feel me? Most niggas just think that's my excuse to fuck multiple women,
right? You
know what I mean? And if you thought about letting a woman go fuck multiple men, oh my god, it's the craziest shit ever. And I'm like, dog, like why? And we're all taught that from the onset.
Yeah, it's these stupid ass double standards that we refuse to check.
And you're
because the benefits
and we want to get blind when we gotta fucking own up to what it is.
Right.
You feel me?
Because a lot of niggas don't want to say that shit was wrong. Because some niggas, even though they know they benefited, some niggas are clueless and don't know it's wrong because it's so in DNA to that's what you're supposed to do. But some niggas that do know it's wrong but still do it, they don't want to own up to that.
But just in general, like she was saying that Tory Hart was saying that she feels like all men cheat.
Oh,
she said all men cheat. She said, yes, every last one of you.
I think every last person that's cheated, but I don't think everyone gets cheated on.
I mean, of course, it's, like you can't speak in absolutes, but I completely understand why she says that and why she feels like that.
She goes on to say, I kind of like the Muslim faith. I think if you can afford her, you should have an extra wife. I just think people should be more upfront. Men need to start just being men and say, look, this is what I'm going to do. Either you going to deal with it or you not. And I think most women will probably deal with it. But you men just got to be more upfront. Here's the thing about me. I appreciate a good side bitch. There's days I don't feel like doing shit. There's days I don't feel like sucking dick. There's days I don't feel like cooking and cleaning. Had a side bitch do that job.
See. She's very liberal.
Now you understand. She said side bitch.
Okay.
So
she wasn't talking about polygamy. She was talking about legitimately men fucking with other women.
So she'll always be a side bitch, whatever. Like that nigga split off to where it's both equal for both of them. Like he loving both of them the same.
Wait, what about like if you mean a real polygamy?
Like he ain't married. Like they ain't together or nothing. Like they ain't all in one house. But he got a house with her and he got a house with her.
So what about that? What about it?
So what does it make it then? Is she a side bitch then, or does the fun stop then?
It's almost impossible to give equally to two households. One always gets kind of a short end of the stick when you look at those stories. Like one was like the secret family, or always one that I didn't get to see him like you got to see my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's impossible to be completely equal in that manner. But I think she tried to separate it because she just was talking in general about like niggas need to be more straight up front. That's something that we done preached many times before of like, dog, like you'd be surprised what your girl or what a woman or what anybody be about, male or female, if you be real, son.
Keep it G.
Too many women already, a lot of women already think you about to lie anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. Like, niggas lie too much.
They lie too much that it's a cliche.
Right.
So they're already expecting you to lie. So if you come with that look straight up like this is what I'm about, I'm not moving on this. Because so many niggas get taught that you got to lie to get what you want. If I say this, you're gonna be turned off, but she ain't gonna give me the pussy. Niggas stop worrying about the pussy, worry about your character.
Right.
She gonna respect your character.
Right.
Because dog, that's happened to me many times when I done been straight up and the chick be like, well, you know what I mean? Let's see where we gonna go. And if I get uncomfortable, I'll let you know. Right. And we'll go from there. Because the thing is, a lot of women be talking to multiple niggas too. Like, don't act like she ain't out here with options half the time. Right. But if she like you, she at least want you. If she seeing you as whatever, she at least want to heads up on, should I put this nigga in my possibly be a boyfriend bin or in my fun bin whenever I want to just, be bad or, do some frivolous shit, or let me know that this ain't the nigga I should be falling for, or let me know when I need to be taking space or whatever. Like, give me the choice, the option. Right. Can I get some options?
Right. Leave the options open.
And I think that's what she's trying to say, even though she think that all niggas is trash and we all cheating.
I mean, sorry for your life, baby.
I'm sorry for your life. We gotta remember she got fucked, so she basically say, yo, Kevin.
Right.
You'd have just been real, you could have had that little light-skinned bitch. But no. You had to be a bitch about it.
Man, yeah, she a little scorned. There's a great amount of good brothers out there. But we do gotta take away some of these benefits and just keep it G, keep it up front. I think.
Be a bro about it. Don't be a hoe about it.
There you go.
I just turned 40 in February, and as I get older, there's certain things I'm starting to see. Before I would get all upset, like, you did this, nigga. Now I'm kind of like, did she buy you something? What'd you get from that deal? Did you at least get something? I'm just starting to see things differently. It's so crazy. It's not that serious to me anymore. It's just not. That's probably bad. I'm so jaded. Yeah. I sound real jaded, don't I? And the thing is this. Yeah. I stand by this level of it because somebody put up a freaking meme recently wondering about the question was like something like if you as a couple fuck another couple, do you call it cheating? And no, I don't call it cheating. Cheating is the deceit.
We agreed on it.
Cheating is the deceit, dog. Whatever you have decided, like you just say, whatever you have decided within the confines of your relationship, you set the rules. People act like there's these set age-old rules that everybody got to comply to.
There is these age-old rules that like society has out there that people want to like front on. Yeah, because even though they do things behind doors, they want to front and keep up with the Joneses of how they morally have a good, healthy relationship.
I think they should do it, but no, dog. You dictate the terms of your agreement. You feel me? If in y'all contract of marriage or boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever that y'all decided, like, look, sometimes we gonna fuck bitches together. Okay.
Right. That's y'all fucking business.
That's y'all business.
Whatever y'all want to do, that's y'all
sometimes,
business.
Sometimes, nigga, I want you and another nigga. You good with that? And if Paul good with that, they good.
And they good with that.
Let them do them. Let motherfuckers do them. And so let people do them. Like, everybody won't be in everybody's bedroom. Everybody won't be in everybody's drawers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody won't know what's going on with you. What's going on with your dick? What's going on? Let people be them, dog. Like, dog, so much would be better if you let people be them. Male, female, gay, straight, trans, whatever the fuck. If you let people just live their life, nigga. Harmony what?
Right.
Harmony who? Harmony ho.
Mind your own fucking private parts.
Mind your own fucking private parts, dog. Please.
Niggas can't, boy. Especially niggas. But people in general can't, but niggas definitely.
Y'all heard about the Cash Me Outside girl making Billboard, right?
She made Billboard?
Yeah, dog. She also got this. She's nominated with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. I'm like, how y'all saying Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and the Catch Me Outside girl?
I guess that shit slaps.
Same, and that's more that white shit. That's white, nigga.
Of course, that's that.
We've already spoken about the privilege of white people enough.
The only thing I ever give this girl credit for is the fact that she like bought her mama a house.
And that's the only thing I'm also give her credit for.
I respect you, little nigga, dog.
And D, I know you talking about net neutrality before.
Oh yeah,
you saw this shit.
It's what's today then?
It's over.
Net neutrality.
So we have no more net neutrality.
No more net neutrality.
Well, it's been 3 days. My fucking Cox contract hasn't changed yet. Shout out to Deuce the Poet. I think he's in the chat right now.
Shout out to Deuce.
But they haven't raised prices yet and broken up the internet, so we'll see what happens. I guess in the next couple of months or so, we'll start seeing some changes. But fuck,
in the oncoming years, definitely gonna see the internet looking a bit different, dog. Definitely.
I can't believe they did it, dog.
They hoes.
I mean,
that's your America. That's y'all America out there.
This is y'all's doing.
Cause dog, this is the type of shit they do in like Korea and shit. You know what I mean? Block things from the internet or try to upcharge you, or they saying sites gonna be able to like slow your shit down.
Yeah, once you start trying to regulate the internet in that way, like
it's over. It's propaganda about to be on full effect.
Yeah,
son, it's a grave day, dog. But Daily Dose, let's cheer up, dog. Let's get into that hero highlight, man. Fuck these, fuck. You didn't know these are your Potty Mouth Pothead podcasters. If you're offended by words like fuck, shit,
bitch,
ass,
whore,
cunt,
slut,
skank,
Barbara Streisand,
then you should not be listening to this podcast. Anyway, hero highlight.
I'm a winner, the biggest little nigga heaven delivered. Gonna be remembered forever. A fella fighting for better than living regular, hungry, broke, worshiping cheddar. I'm a nomad nigga, excelling over you settlers. I've had enough of just enough. Rather death and dust than I'm measuring up. I'm ready to bust. The only pipe addicted to pressure. Cause I'm no nigga, I don't need no woman. Only power that I'm needing staring at me in the mirror. Cause I'm on my me. Cause I'm on my me, bitch. Cause I'm on my me. Look, you can keep your credit, you can keep your help. Even if God ain't got me, then I got myself. Cause I'm on my me, cause I'm on my me, bitch. Cause I'm on my me, look.
So I already shouted out Janelle Monáe, dog, for coming out and saying fuck y'all. I just wanted to give her props for the hero highlight as well. But big ups to the homie James Shaw, man. That was a dude that wrestled the crazy motherfucker shooting up. I think Waffle House.
A5, how you doing there, brother? 1119.
James Shaw, I see you. Dog, that's all the props in the world, dog. He also raised like $150,000
for the victims.
Good for him, because he's a fucking hero.
And G out here, son.
Man, I heard since he did that, people tripled the money, gave him some money just for keeping it G.
He got broke off, son. Because that's the thing, dog. He rode this publicity into like getting money for victims, into some heroic shit. It wasn't about like himself. He wasn't trying to ride a wave, and like even in stepping up and like tackling the nigga down and wrestling. And all
that wasn't even about like that. That was just about the save of humanity himself, dog, and like everyone else. But really,
bro, this killer killed 4 black people, just cause.
I thought he killed a Hispanic too.
That's black to me.
All right.
Because one nigga was outside. Not black. One nigga was just outside leaving and got popped. You heard me? Like that's some.
So wait a minute. Was that white people in the Waffle House? Because I felt like
I don't know. I don't know if they're white people in the Waffle House. I just know, dog, like James Shaw Jr.
You're a hero, bro.
You're a whole hero out here, dog. I want your name to be freaking known. Big up to Zendaya. Cause she was on this panel recently talking about herself as a light-skinned woman. Hollywood got this appeal towards thinking that she's the only aesthetic for black. And she when she said black people, black women, we're way too beautiful and they're way too varied and way too diverse to have me to be the only representation of the black woman. That we're not that boring. We're not boring. You feel me? She's going in.
I appreciate
Dude,
that.
see what I'm saying? That's how you do it, Amanda. That's how you do it, Amanda.
Right.
You don't talk about somebody role that you could have had, bitch. You get on there and say, me as a light-skinned black woman will do whatever I can to let Hollywood know that black is beautiful in many shades and all forms. Y'all need to respect that.
Right.
I've walked so black girls can run.
and I really give Zendaya her props because she's a mixed girl. And some mixed people, as you already know, Joe, like be having identity issues at times when it comes to certain levels of how America frames them and treats them. So to see a mixed girl who understands that, nigga, I'm still black to America, son. To ride so hard for black women in particular, you hear me?
Let me tell you, dog. at least in black people, when you mix with black, they'll accept you. They'll look at you like whatever and joke on you, but they accept you. White people look at you as some kind of fucked up ass experiment.
Damn.
That's one way to term it.
I mean, that's coming straight from the mouth of a mixed nigga, so I'm just listening.
I guess so.
Right.
I
He
guess
telling
so.
us.
You white and black? So a white person had sex with a black person that made you?
Oh God.
That's metal.
Damn.
That's the end of life, nigga.
That's the end of life, nigga. I'll get him into white life,
right?
Yeah.
Now they look at me like the fucked up future. This is my grandchild right here. This is my future great grandchild.
America, year 3000.
I don't like this shit.
All right, so shouts out. There's this little girl, man. She did a gun protest by herself. A Virginia first grader walks out of school alone amid national protests against gun violence. I thought, nigga, you was a G-ass first grader.
All right, look, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
See, the kids are gonna
baby
save
gangster.
us, bro.
Right.
And the kids shall lead the way.
As students across the country left their classrooms and droves to remember victims of the deadly Columbine shooting, a Virginia 7-year-old stood by herself in protest of gun violence. Sporting an eye-catching orange spacesuit, Havana Chapman Edwards on Friday walked out the front doors of Hunt Elementary School in Alexandria while the rest of her classmates continued to do their math work. I'm all alone at my school, but I know I'm not alone, she tweeted. Damn, dog, first grader tweeting out.
Right, damn, she's tweeting?
Damn. No. See, that's where you lost me, little girl, because you shouldn't be tweeting in first grade. I'd have been to your phone.
Jesus Christ.
You got a Twitter? But no, you're a revolutionary.
First grade on Twitter?
right. At least he tweeting real shit.
Yeah, right, fine. Totally fine, but damn, that is
how many
so
followers you got?
crazy.
Somebody picked up your tweet. Like,
No, I don't.
Wow,
man.
that is...
I want to stand up for the kids who died in Columbine and Sandy Hook and other schools too, and can't stand up for themselves anymore, the first grader told ABC. Havana's mother, Bethany Edwards, decided to sign her daughter out early after school told her that they did not have enough staff to supervise a school-wide walkout. The socially conscious student told her mother she wanted to join in on the demonstration after participating in the march for freedom. So it's like, my dude, like...
She just didn't want to be in math class. Just kidding.
I just stand by, like, that's amazing. I hope that my future, like, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 6-year-old, whatever, my child is just on that. Like, that is just, that's amazing to me.
Dog, I would love for my child to be on it like that, but I'd be so scared. Like, baby, you're a little Malcolm X, baby. You about to start something. I'm going to be afraid for you. I'm afraid for you already because you're black.
Shouts out to Michael Jordan. He donated $7 million to build medical clinics in North Carolina.
That's what's up, Jordan. By the time you do something positive instead of gambling with your money.
Well, it did come out that he does not fund private prisons.
That's a whole other Jordan. I found that out.
That was a fucked up
Wow, perfect.
I found that out a year ago.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, definitely. So,
all right, good shit.
Yeah, good shit.
But as long as he like said, I don't make you shoot prisons.
Nigga, I bit down on that one hard. So
Right.
I was like, that sucks about Jordan. Like, fuck Jordan.
I've been canceled, Jordan.
Yeah, I canceled, dog.
That motherfucker.
Services no longer needed.
Industry looking ass nigga.
But no. All right, welcome back, Jordan. Welcome
You're in the
back.
cookout.
Hold it down, Jordan,
Good
bro.
shit.
And Cap got another award. You know what I mean? He got Amnesty International Ambassador of Conscience Award.
Okay.
And I think that's cool. And I'm going to round out this hero highlight so we can get up out here, man. Thanks to everybody who was listening. That boy Deuce the Truth said, my first grader would never. You know how much porn just opened on my Twitter? Wait. Oh, you're not on Twitter. Oh, I said, what you talking about porn? What? All right, Deuce. But yeah, we on IG. This is the first time I'm doing IG live and shit. So if you're listening and you down, you follow. This was my at Mr. Bats, though. You got to see us live as we run this here.
Yeah.
But my last hero highlight goes to a black guy walks into Starbucks, calls them racist, demands free coffee, and gets it immediately.
Okay, I
Look at
need
his
to know
face.
the exact
Look at
method.
his face.
I want to do this tomorrow.
You the man. You the man.
What did he get, man? A white chocolate mocha?
A
What?
comedic genius on Twitter shared video of himself walking into a Starbucks and demanding to give him free coffee as reparations for their racism. I heard y'all was racist, so I came to get my free coffee. Brian Sharp, who goes by Hotep Jesus on Twitter, says to a white girl behind the counter. I heard y'all don't like black people, so I came to get my Starbucks reparations voucher.
Wow, clever. I love it.
The white barista complied immediately.
Get this guy his coffee.
Now.
We do not want to be
now.
on CNN. I need this job.
I need this. I got benefits.
She said, is that a real thing? I mean, I'll give it to you. I saw that on my Twitter last night, and I was like, what what the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is delicious.
Is this a real thing?
I love it.
I thought that we were supposed to be going to some kind of race
That
class.
boy wrote on Twitter. What you saying? I won't catch you. What you saying?
Because I was saying, I thought we were supposed to go to some race class, but they ain't saying free coffee.
Oh, she thinking it's part of the training?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's supposed to be part of the first wave of training.
This must be undercover bosses. Someone is watching us right now. Give this man the coffee. They don't.
Look at that tweet though. Black privilege
Gives
gives me
me-
free
yeah.
coffee. I love racism.
I love racism, straight up.
On in America.
Wow.
Then he encouraged other black folks to do the same and dubbed it the Starbucks Challenge. So if you're out there, if y'all do the Starbucks challenge, I want to know. I want to see. I'm going to click on that and check that out later,
Oh,
dog.
my.
That shit
Oh,
can't work in New Orleans.
Oh, man.
Fuck no, they better get the fuck out of here.
They be all
Fuck
black
outta
people by the
here.
counter. This stupid ass.
Get your bitch ass out of here. You don't get no free coffee,
Bitch,
motherfucker.
y'all working out, get no free coffee. Get the fuck out of here.
Stop throwing shit at you.
This is Starbucks.
Niggas start throwing shit at you.
Right.
Throwing hard ass cookies and shit.
Yeah. Cups and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck up out of here. Nigger.
They still black.
Right. Fuck.
And that was the show, y'all.
Hey.
That was FLYWITHBATS' main show. Cause I'm gonna start calling this the main show because we're getting all these other shows popping up on the feed, on the FLYWITHBATS feed. We expanding and shit. But it's the FLYWITHBATS main show, episode 51, side B.
Bizzle.
Side bizzle, man.
Side
So
blatant,
send
man.
all of your emails, all of your comments. Like I always say, we want y'all to be part of the conversation. To flywithbats@gmail.com. We gonna read them live. We gonna shout you out. If you disagree with us, let us know what you disagree with. If we said some stupid shit, let us know what stupid shit we said. I mean, there's a couple of things. I was listening to side A earlier. Where my phone at? My phone over there. I was like, damn, we slipped up and said some dumb shit a couple of times. like Seth accidentally said that the rumor came out about Brando and Marvin Gaye, but it was Brando and Richard Pryor.
And Marvin Gaye.
Was it Marvin Gaye?
Yeah, they got one Marvin Gaye too.
And Brando?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
I think I heard some
Marvin
chatter
Gaye?
about Marvin Gaye too.
Marvin
yeah.
Gaye's son said about it. Quincy Jones talked about it. He said he came out talking about Quincy Jones about why he said it.
We call Harold Clark Herman Clark. Shouts out to Harold Clark X.
We call him man Herman?
We call
Herman? We said Herman.
Man, he can pass my Herman. Fuck. But what up, Harold?
Shout out to Harold.
Yes.
My brother.
Oh yeah, they got the story. Marvin Gaye's son denies father got it on with Brando. So I'm sorry, I stand corrected. But we did call him man Herman. Also,
What else?
Trying to think, cause I was just like, oh shit, I gotta rectify that. Oh shit, I gotta rectify that. It was a third thing, but I don't
Fucking
remember
up
what it
all
is.
over the place.
Yeah, I just want to say, if we say something about that,
Yes, if we ever say anything egregious.
egregious, let us know. Send it on out. You feel me? We gonna
Check our
ride
ass.
that.
We real. We'll accept it.
Send it to flywithbats@gmail.com. Also, subscribe to us. Let your people know to subscribe to us. We on everywhere you get your podcast from. They got a podcast app on all your phones. We on Google Play. We on Stitcher Radio. We on Spotify. We on iTunes. We at flywithbats.podbean.com. We got a Fly with Bats freaking Facebook page that you can like, and we share all our shit on there. Facebook itself now uploads the actual thing straight to my Facebook and to the Fly with Bats feed. So you even got to find the podcast. You can just get on Facebook and press play and, let that be right out. So there's no reason to not check us out. No reason not to subscribe. Just we need them comments on that iTunes to rise us up. So leave
We
them.
everywhere.
You hear me? Fuck with us. This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me, as I said earlier, on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out, or you ain't gonna find your boy. Except Facebook, I'm Martin Bats Bradford, but that's pretty easy. And for episode 51 side B, closing it out.
And it's your boy D-Mac, and you can holler at me everywhere. Fuck with me on Instagram at FrenchBread.kid, and make sure you check out my t-shirt line. You dig?
You dig?
That's at You Dig, YDG with dots in between, and yeah, we out here.
Passe wine. It's your boy AlphaJoe, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the roux. If you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook at Joseph Alpha Man Pines, Instagram Alexander the Ape 3. Oh, I forgot to add this, but it came to my mind. I wanted to show a hero highlight to the Simpsons for how they did New Orleans very well in that strip. They held it down all the way. They went to Dookie Chase twice, so I fucks with that.
Yeah, son.
But
that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how you do it, bro.
And also, big ups to the Big Easy Awards that just happened here, man. Like a lot of black people won. Big Easy Awards so black. We shout out our homie, Lawrence. You know what I mean? He won his award or whatever.
Lawrence.
And we shout out Carol Sutton. But she won Best Actress in the
Camino Real.
No, I know she won from Camino Real, but I think she's the first black woman to win
Best Actress?
the Best Actress.
Huh.
Some
Nice.
black woman has won. I think she's even won Best Supporting before.
I think she won, yeah.
But I don't think a black woman has ever won Best Actress.
Huh.
The home Adela won.
Troy Bachet,
Damian Moses.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I mean? Like
Shout
a
out
lot
to
of our folk, won.
Big Easy so black this year.
Yeah, so big ups to the Big Easy Awards, man. Big ups to all our people. I done work with all y'all. We all fuck with y'all. Y'all friends, dog. Love y'all. Wait, man. Win them awards and shit, man. Do it up, man. You hear me? So like, y'all don't think I'm gonna put on this film on thing. No, come on, mine.
Oh, nope, that's about it.
That sound like about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Bye, niggas.
Hey.
Couch, hand on my pouch, just waking up, watching Homeboy House. Thinking about the day I had to press rewind, play. When I say being a doctor was my goal, ambition, thing I wanted to be. Until I learned the work that it took, and I would be in infinite debt. Then I imagine myself 80 years old, dead with debt over my head. Too much doubt, gotta go another route. Once I got on the music, I ain't never getting out. I envision my life and how I'ma live it out. Kids and a wife, I hope I figure it out. So until then, rule 10, gotta wrap it up, cause life moves on even if we get stuck. So I turn back on the tube, now I'm on a cool, watching set it off, wishing I would make moves. The tipo was a fool, but the blues, it will hit ya. So you stay inside so them bullets might miss ya. You can get your issue any single day, make beats at my home so I never fade away. Learning notes and keys, I gotta sit alone. I used to pray to God, but we don't get along. Preachers and believers trying to turn me around, but I should still be proud even if I'm not down with G.O.D. My real F-A-T-H-E-R, not in my vision of tomorrow. He's still living, never forgiving. I oughta try and get along, but twice he ran alone, so now I stand alone. But I ain't lonely. Wheat, cheese, and turkey used to be baloney. Smart kid growing up, but after in an instant. Winning every day, see my past in the distance. I don't regret a thing, cause I love my existence. Kinda militant, but that's just sentiments from living this life. Still got an open mind. People surprised I never been shot or did time. Step out on the porch, nothing never changed. Stuttering Jerome, old girl, what's her name? There go old Missy. Look at Miss Barbara and the lady who made the frozen cups daughter. Yeah, I got smarter. Learned from the dumb, been in my own lane. Just never had my own drums. Used to rap about clapping, ain't never had a gun. I was just imitating, but with a little patience. I'm 3 years ahead of my time and stimulating for me to imagine what would have happened if I was saving like every week. Cause living off pennies ain't sweet, it's bitter. You can be my nigga, but they don't mean that you fam. Trust is like putting a loaded 48 in the hand of a woman or a man who got ulterior plans. Now you're looking at your casket, the invisible man. Cars and the glam and entertainers demand. Isn't what I need, have me like Joe Queen, Phoenix. I'd rather never have an image, but shout out to the ladies and jits, whoever did it. I ain't a known rapper, but I represent it. Up on the track, New Orleans to the ending. Looking at a picture, the past feels near, but I'm living in the now when she sold last year. Gotta go to work, do I wanna go to sleep? Been up all night with this beat on repeat, but life don't wait and money don't make itself. I need stability, but what I want is wealth.